I just started and you're already leaving me speechless. Cyber. My goodness. Thank you so much for cheering 45 bits. I appreciate it. I actually think you're the first person to cheer bits on my stream, to be honest. And hello, Lucky Cadence. TUTURU time indeed. Yes, hello, welcome to everyone here. We are about to start some more tuturus. Yep, that's what the game is called. Oh no, not more of this. Okay. Bump. Hello, Spooky. Welcome. I'm still a little speechless that you cheered some bits. Oh my goodness. A strong start to stream, though. That much is for sure. Let's load. Right, we just started chapter 3. I think. I don't remember. I don't remember if we just started or in the middle of it. Oh well. My goal is to finish chapter 3, so knock out chapters at a time, at least to the best of my ability. It'll be a lot easier now that I have a desk chair. Hold on, BRB, gotta do a quick shout on Twitter. Oh my. I can wait. Where's my phone? My phone is blending into the background because it's black, and everything I have is black. At least the shirt that I'm currently wearing is not all black, it's just half black. I have some strawberry yogurt covered pretzels with me, and they are really good. I just realized I don't have to wait for Cyber to do his Twitter thing. Let's click on it anyways. Let it start the loading process. Yes, load this data. It's been too long. I generally do not remember where we left off. Like, I'm sure I remember enough to continue on, but I don't really remember what we left off on, to be honest. Do I have everything on silent? Why is my watch on Wi-Fi? Wild. Okay. Drink some cranberry juice and then get the show on. Okay. The ticking of the clock is like a hammer inside my head. It's past 2 a.m. Luckily not for us. The window is closed and the lab is silent, but for the humming of the computer. Nope. There's Cyber's tweet. Thank you for the shout out, Cyber, on Twitter. I appreciate it. It'd be fun if that brings in some new people. We stare at the gruesome image displayed on the monitor, speechless. Oh, now I remember where we left off on. Oh, dear. I was right. We're in too deep. I have expected guys in black suits and sunglasses to kick down the door and drag us off to a street military prison. Secret, not street. What? I'm doing great. Wow. Sorry that took long. You're fine, you're fine. Welcome back. What'd I miss? Me remembering where we left off on. And also, Cyber tweeted out a shout out for stream, because he is very kind. Okay, I also managed to misread Secret as Street. So not very much. Oh, hello, Terrarian139. Thank you so much for the follow. And welcome to stream. I hope you enjoy your stay. Better make sure the door's locked. Ew. What's going on here? Daughter breaks the silence with a disbelieving whisper. Oh, is that supposed to be a whisper? Oops. They jollified someone? No, I mean of the story. What's the gruesome image? By the way, it's Caleb from the Discord. Oh, welcome, Caleb. Thank you so much for popping in. Appreciate it. But I think this line that Itaru just said reminds you of what the gruesome image is. We didn't go over it this stream. We just started back in, but that's where we left off. The jollified person. Yay. Love that. Cyber. Thank you for your other 25 bits cheer. Goodness. I should set something up for bit cheering because I don't think I have anything right now. Thank you, Cyber. Upon hearing the familiar word, the jollified, reflexively look at a bunch of bananas placed next to the computer. There's only one banana left. Curse my mobile data. Aww. Going through Dead Zone, hold on. Okay. There's an anime of this too, right? Yes, there is. We're playing the visual novel though. I've never watched the anime. So, I'm going in pretty much completely blind. It's very fun. We didn't have a single successful experiment today, so none of them were jollified. But I don't think this is a mere coincidence. The jollified banana is produced by the phone wave name subject to change, and the jollified corpse is produced by CERN's experiments. I know nothing about either. Oh dear. And now you're kind of in the middle? I hope you don't get too confused. There's a lot of scientific-y stuff and big words. Yeah, I think I'm back now. Welcome back, Cyber. And another 25 bits being cheered. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Cyber. Don't spoil me too much. I have seen the anime show up on my recommended, but I didn't even read the description. That's fair. They seem identical in nature. They're experimenting on people. Kurisu speaks calmly despite her grim expression. She doesn't even avert her eyes from the gruesome image. Damn. And this means they've created a time machine, doesn't it? Even if it's not perfect. Eh? Nope. Nope to what? I'll just lurk so I don't get spoiled and go back to watch the anime later. That's fair. Enjoy your lurking. I'm sure I will have fun. I will spoil you like crazy tonight. Oh dear. I'm still in shock, so I don't quite grasp the meaning of Kurisu's words. This New York Times article is from 1921. Huh. 90 years ago? Before I go? Oh, thank you so much for the head pats. I appreciate it. Look. Kurisu points out the part of the black and white photograph, her fingers shaking slightly. The jellified corpse of a man. She's pointing to his shoulder, which has writing on it. Perhaps it was printed on his clothes, but it's fused on the jellified body, but you can somehow manage to read it. CERN. That's nice. So, CERN used the LHC to send someone back to 1921. Looks like they failed to keep him alive, though. Is this the only report? No, there's more. Looks like 14 people in total. All I knew about Steins Gate before these streams was TUTURU and Holden Komodo monologue about how great Dr. Pepper is. That's fair. Those don't quite match the current mood of the game now, does it though? More jellymen? That means more jellified people. More victims of human experimentation. Yep. No, not at all. Definitely not. I swallowed hard. There's no past tense there. I'm just adding things. Going off script. I'm awfully thirsty. I take a cold duck pee from the fridge and wet my throat. Show me the others. Dollar pulls up another report. Without being told to, Kurisu begins translating out loud. That's in French. She knows French too. Jellyman's report 9. Subject: Dan Straysky, age 26, Canadian. Z Program 4, date of experiment 2004, September 6th, T 1410. Results: error. Human is dead. Mismatch. The newspaper clipping. I think it's in French. I can't read it. Oh, okay, so she's reading something that's not on screen right now. Got it! Man, if only Hifumichi was here already, then we could ask her to read as much of it as she could, and tell us what's up with that. You can read the date, though. January 31st, 2001. The location is Pau, France, I guess. 2001. That's fairly recent. A pretty big difference from James McCarthy, who jumped nearly 90 years back to 1921. Dutler calls up a machine translation, giving us the following. It's Always Sunny theme the gang learns CERN was behind the Project MK Ultra all along. Stop. January 31st, 2001. Collapsed male corpse discovered in forest outside Pau, France. Its left foot was fused to a tree trunk, and the body had jellified. Daughter goes to the next report. Jellyman's report 8. Subject: Linda Hill, age 25, British. Z Program 4, date of experiment 2004, February 15th, T 1345. Results: error. Human is dead. Mismatch. October 2nd, 1972, the jellified body of a woman was discovered on the streets of Dharmapuri in Tamil Nadu, India. I hope I didn't totally butcher that. There were signs that the body had been run over by a car. Daughter goes to the next page. Ooh, Japanese. Jellyman's report 7. Subject: Michael Lang, age 33, German. Z Program 4, date of experiment 2010, October 8, T 1328. Results: error. Human is dead. Mismatch. The article clipping is written in Japanese. Looks like a pre-war newspaper. May 24th, 1936. The corpse of what is believed to be a jellified human was discovered at the base of Mount Hiei in Kyoto. It was in damaged state, possibly from having slid down the slope. It even happened in Japan. I never heard this story before. I bet the car had a microwave plugged into it. A car wave name subject to change. Stop. Not allowed. How dare. It was pre-war though, so I guess someone born in the 90s like me would have no way of knowing about it. Next page. Wow, that's a lot of people who have passed. Yeah, I think they said earlier 14 people. The picture shows the beach. Beautiful, but for the jellyfish-like body living on the sand, it must have washed ashore. Ugh. Jellyman's Report 6. Subject Mark Hughes, age 30, American. Z Project 4, date of experiment, 2002, August 23rd, T 1252. Result, error, human is dead, mismatch. On July 1st, 1985, a strange body washed ashore on the coast of Strimoy Faroe Islands. It appeared to be the body of an adult male, but its flesh was soft like that of a jellyfish. Some of the island's inhabitants believed that it was the body of a merman. Honestly, that's a fair conclusion to have drawn. The inscription, CERN, was found near the body's shoulder, but CERN denies any involvement. Keep looking. I've seen enough. There are 14 of these people. The sites are spread throughout the world. What can we deduce from this? They must have sent them to those places. I don't think so. It's too random. There was something about curved black holes and gravity, right? Isn't that the cause? It is believed that due to infinite compression by supergravity, the subject could not endure passage through the curved black hole singularity. That's what it said. What's a curved black hole? Is it different from a regular black hole? It's a theoretical black hole with a rotating singularity. Their existence hasn't been proven yet. Not that there's any way to prove one exists. That's fair. Curved black hole. Where have I heard that term before? That's right. John Titor. Titor said his time machine used curved black holes. According to Titor, CERN's finished their time machine in 2034, and then Titor himself came from 2036. It makes sense for Titor and CERN to be using the same time travel technology. Kidisu closes her eyes in deep thought. Creating curved black holes? That's insane. If you screw it up, it could swallow the Earth. And besides, curved black holes are just a theoretical construct. If Titor's predictions are a reality, then that means the LHC worst case scenario video on Mewtwo was right. I can't take Mewtwo seriously. I'm guessing that's a play on YouTube? Yeah, fictional, a popular video sharing site. I like that they called it Mewtwo. That's adorable. I wish it was actually called Mewtwo. Then that would be a lot more cat videos, right? The world would be a better place. I don't know about Titor's predictions, but I've seen the problem video before. It was on the news 2 or 3 years ago. Oh boy, all the tips are loading in again. A CG mock-up of an LHC-generated any black hole swallowing the Earth. Went viral when it was uploaded to YouTube. I see. The gravitational forces inside a black hole are unbelievably powerful. It's certainly possible that passing through one could allow time displacement, but there's no way a human could do that and come out alive. Not yet. That must be how these people got jellified. It wouldn't just jellify you, it would tear you apart particle from particle. That's what a black hole does. Before we discuss this, shouldn't we look through the rest of their time machine research? Debtor's already started pulling up new documents. I'm suddenly afraid. Is it okay to keep hacking CERN like this? Should I stop him? I'm the one who asked him to do it, but things have gotten serious now. But at the same time, irresistible curiosity wells up inside me. Time travel is becoming a reality. I want to know that it's true. I can't stop now. Here we go. There's a file in the Z program that explains time travel theory. That was pretty easy to find. CERN should have better security. That's a fair takeaway, not gonna lie. Their security's fine, I'm just too good. And here I thought Kerr Black Hole was a black hole manufactured by the Wall Mason Jar Company. Oh my. Hold on, losing internet connection. Alright, hopefully it comes back soon for you, Cyber. I'll take this opportunity to eat some more pretzels. Mobile internet does tend to suck, yeah. Kinda glad for the con that I'm going to in a couple of weeks that, like, there's Wi-Fi. I think not only in the convention center, but just downtown in the city it's at. I need to stop hitting my mic. That would be a good idea. I'm gonna drink some more cranberry juice and then read more. We're driving through the mountains at the moment, and neither carrier is good enough for video streaming. That checks out. Mountains, hills, things like that normally like to, like, be like, heh. Cell service? Nah. Especially for video streaming. Daughter is my favorite right arm. I thought he was your super haka. Kurisu. Hacker. So what does it say, Christina? This is in English too, so I have no choice but to rely on my assistant. I had Wave 5G for a while, but now that we are moving into rural America, it's like barely usable. That makes sense. Can you give me some time to read it? Kurisu's eyes dart left and right across the lines. Her earlier reluctance has vanished. It looks she's as curious as I am. Meow, welcome, Catman. How's it going? No way. But this is... Is TUTURU really? What are you muttering about? Tell me what it says. Going well? How are you? I'm pretty good too. Whenever Hifumichu pops up, you must pester her in thanks because she got me a new desk chair. And I got it today. So I can live. It's going good. Yay. Did I finish reading this? I guess I'll read it again. I see you didn't want to live dangerously. Okay, well, I don't know if you caught any of my stream yesterday where I streamed for like 6.5 hours, but I was like kind of on and off with like standing since my desk is an adjustable standing desk, and then like sitting on my standing support that I got from IKEA, which is honestly not the most comfortable thing to sit on, especially for hours. So I wasn't really wanting to do that again, especially like since that hurt my body so much to the point that I woke up still in pain. So yeah, let's not do that again. What are you muttering about? Tell me what it says. Oh, right. I got some of it. I got distracted though. And ooh, that doesn't sound fun. No, it does not. I was meaning to catch some of it, but I was busy packing. No worries. I kind of wish I had streamed for longer to at least like the start of my normal streaming time, but like Nvidia GeForce Now is like, nah, I'm not gonna work anymore, and I wasn't fully feeling up for going back to doing some more video editing, so it is what it is. You know, this feels like one big joke. Oh dear. What do you mean? Sorry, no need to apologize, Cyber. It's almost the same as TUTURU's theory. Basically, the LHC smashes protons together at 99.9999991% the speed of light. I don't think I said the correct quantity of nines, but there is a lot of nines. By doing so, they compress a mass of 10 to the negative 24th kilograms into an extremely tiny space of 10 to the negative 19th meters. Yeah, I use them when I play Phasmo, and it never likes to work for me either. I mean, I'm actually currently using GeForce Now for this stream, so usually it's fine, but I think since I did take a 10-minute break and left the game alone, that's why it kind of crashed. But normally, GeForce Now is more or less okay. I do use it a lot, especially for like the NEP streams. In Japanese, please. 3 lines masks. A small mass. Thrust into a narrow space. With great force. That explanation's too vague. That explanation's too erotic. Erotic Daru, no. Stop. Bad. I just realized most of you aren't so I will use the square emote myself then. I got this. He needs to be sprayed like a naughty cat. Goodness. Daru. Huh? What part of it is erotic? Hashida, you pervert! That is indeed what he is. You only now notice Kurisu. Sounds like you have a pretty good imagination yourself. I'm not like you. Your blushing cheeks make her denial less than effective. Don't listen to this fool, Christina. Continue. Ugh. The fucking slow realization. Yeah. I'm honestly a little surprised that I caught on a little faster than her. What were we talking about? Great question. Stop! Daughter! Thrusting with great force. Stop. Proton compression. Thank you, Rintaro. Fucking mad scientist helping out the most. Goodness. Right. Successful compression generates a microsingularity, which... A microsingularity? Not a mini black hole? Same thing, essentially. A singularity is the core of a black hole. This process generates a black hole with 2 microsingularities. A black hole with 2 cores? Like a cowlick with 2 hairs? No, I don't think that's it. Explain with cute girls. Daughter! Fine. Say there are 2 cute girls, Mik-chan and Kuro-chan. Sisters are moe. Hahaha. Daughter. By feeding Mik-chan and Kuro-chan electrons, you can make them do whatever you want. Electric shock torture? This is some sort of uroge. Stop. I know what a uroge is, but for those in chat that don't know, short for erotic game. Games with erotic content. Yay. God damn it, daughter, indeed. Thank you, Kurisu. So you force them to rotate on an extremely high velocity. And then, theoretically, Mik-chan and Kuro-chan transform into magical girl ring singularity. I love that she's actually explaining this in terms of cute girls. This is great. Cute stock transformation scene. Got it. Refers to the transformation sequences in Henshin Hero and Magical Girl anime. Since stock transformation scenes are used in nearly every episode, their animation is done independently in advance. As a result, the production quality is often higher than that of the rest of the anime. Yay! Well, it looks like these two have found a common wavelength. Somehow. The resulting black hole exhibits what's called the Kerr effect. What are Kerr black holes anyway? You said they spin, but what does that mean? Exactly what it sounds like. But don't black holes usually spin? I mean, there's a whirlpool around the hole, right? The part that looks like it's spinning is just the surrounding matter being sucked into the black hole. A black hole is just a point where extreme mass causes gravitational collapse. Everything falls towards it. Since it's only a point, it doesn't spin. A Kerr black hole has a ring at its center, not a point. I see. Science. Think of it like this. Once transformed into magical girls, Mik-chan and Kuro-chan's hearts spin like a ring inside their bodies, where it's impossible for normal people. Yeah, that's definitely impossible for normal people. I'll pass on the Guro. Before you said that such a black hole's existence would be impossible to prove. What did you mean? A black hole has what's called an event horizon. Oh boy, I love all the tips, genuinely, but sometimes, Also known as the Schwarzschild surface, in a black hole there exists a point beyond which even light could no longer escape the black hole's immense gravity. This boundary is called the event horizon. Because light and other electromagnetic waves are responsible for conveying information, nothing that occurs within the event horizon could be observed from the outside. The center of a black hole is black because no light can escape from it. I see. Science. Once you pass the event horizon, time and space switch places. Time and space switch places. Remember, W in German is pronounced like a V in English. Okay, don't care right now. Schwartz. Okay, still don't care right now, but thank you for the reminder. I'll probably forget again. Right now, we can move freely through space and into the future, but we can't move even 1 minute into the past. That becomes reversed. On the other side of the event horizon, moving freely through space becomes impossible, while moving freely through time becomes possible. I can't even imagine what that's like. Since unrestricted spatial movement is impossible, you can never escape a black hole. Yeah. For example, if Okabe jumped into a black hole, time for him would stretch to infinity. Hiccups, ow. So rude of them. Since light cannot escape, human eyes cannot see the other side of the event horizon. Observing a black hole from the outside is impossible, not possible, goodness. So nothing about the inside can be proven. There's an exception, however. This exception is vital when you use the curved black hole for time travel. Get to the point. Wow, rude. The curved black hole's ring singularity. Since it's spinning, it has angular momentum. Like I said, in Japanese, please. Didn't I already explain how the core spins? Just think of that as having momentum. If you keep giving Miki-chan and Kuro-chan electrons, they'll rotate faster and faster. And when their angular momentum exceeds a certain threshold, the event horizon will disappear, and the singularity will become a naked singularity. I hope Daughter doesn't twist that, but we'll just have to see. But a naked singularity is a singularity is usually concealed by its event horizon, which renders observation impossible. A naked singularity is a singularity whose event horizon has been removed. It can therefore be observed and even traveled through. The existence of naked singularities is purely theoretical. Whoa. God damn it. Naked? You mean the magical girl costumes exposed a lot of skin, right? When the anime adaptation air. Stop. When does the anime adaptation air? Goodness. Kurisu and I ignored Daru's nonsense. As you should. Naked. You mean it becomes the observable words. When the event horizon disappears, there's no more reason for time and space to change places, meaning that you can enter a naked singularity without being trapped. And then the existence of the naked singularity allows the principle of causality. Why did I say casualty? Causality to be violated and the general theory of relativity to fail. Violated, huh? The laws of physics are broken. Can such a thing exist? The negation of the theory of relativity and the principle of causality means serious paradoxes can occur. Didn't Kurisu say that earlier? Nothing a principle stops curved black holes from existing. It seems inconsistent, but the math never lies. Since the principle of causality fails, it would be possible to travel to the past by entering a naked singularity. John Titor said the same thing, so Titor's time machine is using CERN's technology. But Titor's time machine was compact, small enough to fit into a car. The LHC is 27 kilometers long, but they managed to get it down to travel size in just 24 years. One thing I don't understand is how they inject electrons into the singularity. Look, this is a picture of the LHC, but there's strange equipment installed at the proton collision site. It looks like they called it a lifter, but just what is it? Daru, have you heard of it? Lifter. I think I saw that on the Z program files. Wanna Google it? Daru opens up a browser window and enters lifter into a search engine. We've got hits! About 422,000 results. There we go. I can read numbers, I swear. That many? I guess it's not a secret. Could this be it? Lonocraft? Or Yonocraft? I don't know. Oh. Ionocraft. Ions are charged particles. The meaning matches. We click on a link that says Ionocraft Lifter. It takes us to a video. Looks like some dim garage. But it doesn't seem like anything secretive. Just a garage like you'd see in an average American home. At the center of the screen is a triangular shape made out of some kind of metal. It looks about 10 centimeters high and about 30 centimeters wide. It's connected to some sort of generator by a thin wire. Looks like some really cheap equipment. That's all there is. Nothing else. After explaining something in some language I don't understand, Russian, maybe? The person filming the video slowly turns the power on. And then... it's floating. The silvery triangle floats soundlessly into the air. Then it remains stationary. That's... an anti-gravity device. Don't be ridiculous. That would be the breakthrough of the century. It's called an ionocraft, so it probably has something to do with the electrodes and charged air. Yeah, that makes sense. Kurisu doesn't sound as confident as she usually does. I like that the video length is 420. We look up information on the ionocraft lifter. Lots of sites have detailed instructions on how to make lifters, but I don't know how they work since the sites all give conflicting theories. CERN is using this lifter technology. It's a vital component of their time machine. If they can manipulate a microsingularity's mass and gravitational field, then these things really are anti-gravity devices. Well, under those exact conditions, I guess you might not be entirely wrong. Incredible! My curiosity's growing more by the second. But it looks like CERN's having trouble adjusting their lifter. They don't have full control over the microsingularity's gravity, so they can't make a true naked singularity. That must be the reason why the subjects turn into jellymen. Kurisu nods. Since the singularity is still closed, the subject is crushed by its tremendous gravity. As a result, substances become fractalized. Let's go with that hypothesis. Of course, there's no way to be sure that it's right. It might take months to prove. No, not months. Kurisu shrugs her shoulders in resignation. So CERN's lifter is still incomplete. If TUTURU is telling the truth, then CERN won't complete their time machine for another 24 years. If it can complete the phone wave, name subject to change first, then we'll have outwitted CERN. We don't have half the equipment or funding CERN does. That makes you think you can solve a problem that they can't. Good point. This isn't that simple. Steins still hasn't figured out how to set the subject's destination in time or space. That should be evident by how scattered the Jellyman discoveries were. We don't even know if this is all of them. There could be Jellymen buried underground or floating in space. Actually, I'm almost certain there are. There's no point traveling through time if you end up in tens of thousands of kilometers away from the Earth. It's not practical at all. That's fair. TUTURU said he had a variable gravity lock system. He can use that to lock onto the Earth's gravity and ensure he arrives somewhere on the planet's surface. TUTURU's explanation on that point was vague. True. He mentioned having such a device, but he didn't explain how it worked. But if you're only moving through time, won't you just arrive in the same location? Of course not. Why not? Because the Earth is always moving. Man. Hoomst. Ferris? Phantasm is the cat's meow. Have you bought Phantasm's debut single, nya? It's a theme song for Rainet Kakeru, so it's really popular. Ferris bought 5 copies, nya. It's my duty as a Rainetter. Anyway, there's an important secret hidden in Phantasm songs. The key to unlocking it is... Oops. The bell's ringing, nya. Looks like someone's here. Better see who it is. Oh dear. Okay, what is the first reply option? That band's vocalist. I feel a strong resonance from her. Okay, then for theme song? Is this another part of Operation Stupidify Humanity? Explain. Stop. Okay, then. Important secret. I'm aware. They are said to contain directions to the sanctuary, as well as prophecies regarding the end of the world. Isn't that right? Yeah, I like that one. I like that one the best. Send. Excellent. Right. Rotation and revolution. The Earth's rotational velocity is about 1,650 kilometers per hour. Its orbital velocity around the Sun is about 114,000 kilometers per hour. Meaning 1 hour ago, we were that far away, well, from where we are now. Goodness. Whoa, when you think about it like that, we're earth-shatteringly fast. TUTURU. And that's not all. The solar system is part of the Milky Way, and the Milky Way spins like a giant whirlpool. There are various theories, but basically the Earth moves about 50 million kilometers a day. How can she roll all those numbers so smoothly off her tongue? A great question, because here I am reading them, and it's not going well. I get that she's a genius, but it's hardly common knowledge. Has she been doing research on the topic? Perchance. We've kind of got into a ludicrous scale. By the way, the Milky Way is part of a large cluster of galaxies, which is itself part of an even larger supercluster. Yep. And these clusters and superclusters might be moving too. If that's the case, we're moving even more than 50 million kilometers a day. Yeah. The point is that setting the destination will require insane calculations, even if you only want to travel 1 second into the past. Doing it by hand is impossible, and it might take years for a supercomputer to come up with a solution just to get you the same location. Then we have no choice. We need to find TUTURU and borrow his variable gravity system. No, why? Great idea. Go for it. I wonder how Stern is dealing with this problem. After blowing me off, Kurisu goes back to reading Stern's documents. Donna and I aren't good with English, so there's nothing we can do but let her work. Fair. Dawn breaks. We stayed up all night again. Fighting drowsiness, I refill my mug with instant coffee. I've already lost count of how many I've had. Okabe. Kurisu hands her mug to me without looking away from the computer. I guess she expects me to refill it. Says, when did I become her maid? She should ask Mayuri for stuff like this. Mayuri's a professional maid after all. I mean, you're not entirely wrong, I guess. That said, Kurisu's the one reading Stern's documents right now. Dahlia and I can manage if we use translation software, but we're nowhere near as efficient as she is. Well, it's not exactly what I had in mind when I said I wanted to borrow her knowledge. It just goes to show that I was right to make her a lab mem. She's an asset to the lab, for now at least. I should try not to upset her. Good idea. I silently take the mug from Kurisu, dump in the powdered coffee, and pour in the hot water from the pot. 2 packets of sugar, no milk. Kurisu has already requested it the same way 5 times today. That's fair. Mix it well and bring it over to Kurisu. She doesn't immediately realize I'm standing behind her, so I hold the mug in front of her face. Kurisu takes it without turning. Damn. Thanks. At least she has manners. Her eyes never leave the screen. She's completely absorbed in Stern's research. Even though she was adamant when she called them traitors to scientists everywhere, she's not above picking their brains. I mean... But I understand how she feels. I'm itching to know more myself. Dudley is fast asleep on the sofa, as he should be, to be frank. His snoring is quite loud. Furthermore, it sounds like he has slap apnea. Yep. Sleep apnea. Goodness. I'm surprised Kurisu has been able to ignore it. Is she just that focused? Seems like it. I decided to watch some TV. As always, the news channels are all covering the Radicon satellite crash. 5 days have passed since the satellite crash, and with the start of summer vacation season, crowds are gathering to get a glimpse of the satellite, which still has not been removed. I came from Nagoya. I wanted to see it. I drove all the way from Saitama. It's amazing. Where did that thing come from? The sky. Duh, silly. Yay! I'm a high school girl from Chiba. Tourists from all over Japan are flocking to this location. In an interview earlier today, Michael Byron, spokesman for NASA, stated that no satellite has crashed in Japan and that the crashed object was, in fact, not even a satellite. Oh? The satellite is currently under police investigation. No date for removal has been set. You know, for something that's not a satellite, it very much so looks like a satellite. Is it really under investigation? One male. Probably Ferris replying. Or... no. Part-time warrior. I'm so hungry. I had to skip breakfast again today. I don't have much money on hand. Are there any good places to find insects or beads around here? I can get by using my survival skills if I have to. Oh dear. What's that option? You eat insects? Hardcore. What kind of childhood did you have? I think that's the best one, yeah. Excellent. This could be another plot by the Organizate. Good morning. Oh wait, should I say good afternoon? The door unlocks from outside and Mayuri comes in. She has a convenience store bag in hand. There are various food items inside, but it doesn't look like they're for us. Ooh. The air in here is so thick. Hiccups, no. The three of us probably look pretty haggard since we stayed up all night. But it's hard to put on a bright smile now that I know about CERN. Yeah, that's fair. I'll refresh the air. Mayuri opens the window wide. The sky is so blue, it hurts my eyes. Large clouds listlessly drift on the wind. It truly is a refreshing sight. Mayuri's appearance makes Daru get up with a grimace. Kurisu also finally moves away from the computer, sipping her hot coffee while rubbing her eyes. I glance at the clock, then go to the center of the room and call for attention. Since all lab members are present and accounted for, this is the perfect opportunity to hold another roundtable conference. Oh my. Roundabout confluence? What's that? A meeting of lab mems. Duh, get with the program, guys. Have we ever done that before? Wow. Do you even have a round table? Not physically. However, it exists in the hearts of all lab mems. Am I mistaken? Perhaps. Yes, you're mistaken. Don't go sticking things in people's hearts. That's a special sentence, that's for sure. Is there one in Mayushi too? Oh dear. Of course there is. Oh, that's good. But what's a roundable? And why a round table? You King Arthur? I'm only a temporary lab mem anyway. These people whine about every little thing. Anyway, it's a round table conference. Mayuri wasn't here last night, so first, let's explain the situation to her. I tell Mayuri about everything we discovered in her absence. About how Stern is making a time machine. About jellymen. About how men in black might be coming to erase us for what we know. I told her you shouldn't do bad things. I want onigiri so bad. Please share, Mayuri. Bad, you say? We are bad? Absurd. If we're bad, then CERN is even worse. They aren't satisfied with ruling the world. Now they want to get their hands on space-time itself. I agree. For some reason, Kurisu backs me up. What CERN is doing is unforgivable. They're traitors to humanity, to society, and to science. I guess. She doesn't sound convinced. I didn't want to get Mayuri involved, but she's surprisingly perceptive. She'd find out even if we kept it a secret, so it's better to just tell her. Anyway, Ragnarok can no longer be averted. The final battle with CERN is near. A large part of me is still afraid, but we've come too far to turn back now. We can't unlearn what we know. Ragnarok? I love Mayuri. Norse mythology again. Christina, I ordered you to investigate CERN. What have you learned? I don't remember being ordered, but whatever. There are two problems CERN faces with time travel. First is the electronic junction device, also known as a lifter. Unless they get it to function properly, they can't make the curved black hole singularities naked. If you send a test subject through the singularity in its current state, the supergravity compresses them to the micro level. Naturally, there's no way to survive. The second problem is that they can't specify a physical destination. They can't choose where they end up after traveling to the past. That's why I'd say the 14 found jelly men were the lucky ones. Over 100 human experiments have been performed since 2000. The remaining 80 or so people ended up somewhere they can't be found. Why can't they be found? Didn't you know, Mayushi? The world is constantly moving. Its rotational speed is 1500 kph, and its orbital speed is 114,000 kph. The other's tone is authoritative, but he's just relaying what he heard from Kurisu last night. CERN has been looking for solutions, but it's not going well. So even CERN is having difficulties? Now then, have you learned anything that could help us complete the phone wave name subject to change? Kurisu stares at the ceiling in thought. Well, I suppose you could call the LHC the world's largest microwave oven. That's, Of course. In other words, the phone wave name subject to change is a miniature LHC. Oh, hi Nero. Point redeem attack. I see you. I see you. Stretchy. My posture is actually fine, but thank you for checking. I thank you for the head pats. Double the hydrate, goodness. Are you gonna redeem a sound alert too, or are you too poor for that? But thank you though, Nero. And thank you for popping in. Appreciate ya. You might be onto something there. I was sure she'd deny it. In fact, I thought she'd yell at me. But instead she agreed with me. It throws me off a little. However, there are too many things we don't know about the phone wave. Why did the same phenomena that occur in the CERN's time machine also occur in that tiny microwave? Unlike the LHC, this thing wasn't made for time travel. It was made to warm Mayushi's chicken. Well, yeah. Since the Jolly Man phenomenon occurs in the phone wave name such to change, Mayuri's bananas must be reaching their curved black hole's ring singularity. It makes a black hole? Here? It won't suck us in, will it? If it sucked us in, we'd become jellymen too. But we still haven't figured out the electric discharge phenomenon, or the conditions required to cause it. During our experiments earlier, we were only able to send emails to the past during the discharge. Although it hasn't happened again, that discharge phenomenon could very well signify the injection of charge, that is, electrons. My god. Not the sneezing. Anything but the sneezing. And only when it occurs does the path to the singularity open. We don't know the cause of the discharge phenomenon. That's what we need to find out. In the first place, the emails we're sending to the past are digital data, not physical objects. That's a definite difference from CERN's time machine. Facts. No, we're doing the same thing. We used to say that digital data can't go through singularity. I think it would be easier than sending something human-sized. True. Well, I suppose that's true. You know, the way you guys talk about email, it makes me think of folding a letter into a paper airplane and making it go zoom, you know? It's more like a beam of light, like optical digital data. By the way, it's a pain to keep saying email sent to the past. Let's give it a proper name. I got a bad feeling about this. What's that supposed to mean? You dare mock Kyobin Kyoma? You just want to give it some oddball name, don't you? How rude. Heed me. I didn't mean to back. No. Back. I didn't. There we go. How rude. Heed me. I shall name the phenomenon of email sent to the past as follows. The name shall be... Nostalgia Drive. Goodness. I feel like email sent back to the... Well, never mind. That's still more of a mouthful. You win this round. Confusing. Rejected. Why you? Who gave you the authority to reject my ideas? You're just an assistant. Then why don't we take a vote? All in favor of Nostalgia Drive. My hand shoots into the air, but nobody follows suit. Have you forsaken me, Daru? Mayuri? Chris-chan's right. It's too hard for Mayashi to remember. It's way too Juny, man. Traitors. Fine then. Let's hear alternatives. Don't tell me you rejected my idea without having any bright ideas of your own. I think it needs to be something easy to understand. It's an email that regresses through the time. So how about retro mail? What does retro mean? Oh my. Mayuri is busy eating strawberry jelly. How can she eat that stuff after hearing about Jellyman? That's a great question. Sounds like you have your answer, Christina. You said it should be easy to understand, but it wasn't easy to understand at all, was it? Well, that's because Mayuri-san is. Oh, you're gonna insult Mayuri? No response. You don't want to know, LMAO? Oh dear. Never mind. Oh, were you gonna call Mayuri stupid or something? That's so mean, Krisu. Were you about to say because Mayuri's dumb? I don't like sharing the brain cell with Hyoin. I can say that for sure. No. Yeah, Chris-chan, do you think Mayushi's dumb? I don't. I promise I don't, okay? Somehow, Kurisu manages to glare at me even while soothing Mayuri. I vote the male who leapt through time. Oh, that's funny, but that's so long and a mouthful. That's too stiff. It's hard to say. It's better than your nostalgic, explodocious nonsense. And mine makes a movie title reference. That's not cool. It needs to be cool. You're rejecting it for that? TUTURU. Mayushi has an idea. How about back to the male? I took a movie title and changed a word to male. I already did the movie joke, Mayushi. Besides, I think the meaning is a little off. She probably meant mail to the future, but her emails go to the past. It's not about the meaning. I took a movie title and changed a word to male. Mayuri is trying so hard. Either way, it's too long. Then how about DeLorean mail? That doesn't even say what kind of mail it is. Hey, we don't have time for this nonsense. Let's just abbreviate to the email and move on. That's fair. But that's boring. Wow. I don't care if it's boring. Shot down. Kitty's influence in the lab seems to have grown significantly these past few days. Email it is. Mayuri, finished with her jelly, proclaims in satisfaction. Wait, when did Mayuri become the moderator? So why does the D-mail phenomenon occur? A great question. Because the path through the ring singularity is open. We've been over this already. We don't know if there's actually a black hole at work here. It could be an entirely different phenomenon that just happens to resemble Stern's experiments. It's dangerous to jump to conclusions. Why so timid? Don't you want our time travel experiments to succeed? That's why we put our lives on the line to hack CERN. What we need to figure out is how to turn the phone wave names change into a usable time machine. Do you really think that's possible? There is no think, only do. That can't go wrong. What, did you read that off a motivational poster? You're like the classic incompetent boss. Wow. Damn you. You dare insult the insane mad scientist? Hyo-ing Hyo-ma! Well, it's not like Okarin's the boss anyway. Indeed. I am the symbol of this lab, not the boss. I don't know what you mean by symbol, but how do you plan to turn the phone wave into a time machine? Let's have details. My plan. Alright. There is one thing. We've been thinking that the electrical discharge happens at random, but I have a hypothesis. Which is? I look at my watch. It's past noon. Recall the conditions when it occurred, Christina. We experimented through the night with no results, but there's one variable we overlooked. The simplest, most definitive variable of all. That is, the time of the occurrence. Oh. Because that was all... I was actually catching on to the time that, like, CERN's experiments started. It's like, huh, these are all around the same time. From, like, 12 till before 2. I checked the times of the 2 previous occurrences. When I accidentally sent the first email to Daughter's phone, it happened between noon and 1 p.m. The second time, when all 4 of us observed the email, it was 6 p.m. Oh. Huh. So if we perform the experiment within that time frame, we might be able to reproduce the effect. Let's try it right now. Kurisu bolts into the I didn't mean to pass that. I didn't mean to pass that. Gimme. Ah, too far. Shit. Kurisu bolts into the development room, suddenly bursting with enthusiasm. Well, I'm glad to see she has her priorities straight. Mayushi's banana supply is getting low. Gotta buy more. Oh dear. Only 1 banana remains untouched. We got rid of the jellified bananas, and then we ate the rest. Sorry, Mayuri-san. I'll go buy you some new bananas later. Really? Yay! Okarin and daughter couldn't eat my bananas, but they never buy new ones. Such meanies. I'll be sure to amend that in the future. A bunch of bananas is a small price to pay in order to bring chaos to the world. Kurisu picks the last banana off the stem, leans under the table and places it inside the microwave. First, let's see if he'll become a jelly man. Ah! She tries to get up and gloriously bangs her head underneath the table. Trying for the clumsy girl appeal. It was an accident. Kurisu gets up, blushing in embarrassment with tears in her eyes. Put the microwave somewhere else. It's dangerous and hard to reach like this. I'll punch through the floor if you put it on the table. Chris-chan, pain, go away. Mayuri is so cute, oh my goodness. Mayuri pats the back of Kurisu's head, then sweeps her hand through the air. Thanks, Mayuri-san. Kurisu pulls herself together, types on her phone, and activates the phone wave name subject to change. The banana inside the microwave slowly begins to spin backwards as the timer counts down. Ah! Kurisu, who is peering into the microwave, suddenly shouts in surprise. The banana has vanished. At the exact same moment, the banana reappears on its stem, jellified. Whoa! It became a gelbana. Just as I suspected, the critical variable was time! I was a little anxious about the result, but it all worked out. I outwitted the impertinent genius girl. Now my position as symbol of the lab is secure. Way to go, Okabe. It was so simple, I didn't notice it. Kurisu says with a slightly sulky expression. Your praise does your credit, Christina. But I know you're frustrated you didn't think of it first. Anyway, let's see if we can send another email. Kurisu ignores my proud laughter and excitedly starts typing out an email. Gah. I feel like my authority has been on the decline since that girl showed up. It's cool, man. You never had any to begin with. Damn, brutal. Help me, you two. Okabe, I'm sending an email to your phone. Oh my. When did I become her assistant? I grind my teeth in frustration, but I do as I'm told and insert my phone into the phone wave name subject to change slot. What are you gonna send, Chris-chan? Nairi presses up against Kurisu and sneaks a peek at Kurisu's phone. It doesn't matter what it says. What matters is whether we can send it or not. Let me see. Okabe is an airhead? Wait, you there, assistant. What are you typing? You'll see. Ready? I'm sending it. TUTURU has already set the microwave's timer through the by 68,000. There's nothing inside, but the microwave still operates. The countdown starts from 120. This is where the timing counts. We know that we have to open the microwave door during operation, but we still don't know when to send the mail. For now, we'll do them simultaneously. Kurisu readies your finger on the phone send button. I grasp the microwave door handle. Maidori seeks cover. Oh, whoa. Hi, Hifumichu. Welcome. Took you long enough to get here. Thank you so much for the chair once again. I will smother you in love, and I hope chat does the same to you. Because I do appreciate it. You're very kind and lovely and wonderful and all the cute little gushy things. But I guess you have come just in time to see how their experiment goes. As if you don't already know, but that's okay. Oh yes, thank you for the head pats. I appreciate them. I'll take this as a chance to actually drink some more juice, to be honest. But yes, Mairi seeks cover, as she should. Juice, yes, I have cranberry juice. Starting the countdown. The microwave timer soon indicates 70. 3, 2, 1, 0. Kurisu presses send. And at nearly the same instant, I open the microwave door. Yeah. It's working! It's working! You guys! Never mind the safety danger, but that's okay. Lightning crackles in the air. The cushion underneath the phone wave name subject to change collapses under the weight. The floor starts creaking. It's exactly like the discharge phenomenon that occurred before. The discharge lasts for about 10 seconds. After it subsides, we stare at the phone wave name subject to change with bated breath. Luckily, it didn't break through the floor. Did it arrive? I disconnect my phone from the phone wave name subject to change and check my mail. Kurisu stands beside me, appears at the screen. Just airhead in caps. Beautiful. It's sent separately, right? Okabe is an airhead. There's an email there. 2 of them even. And they're written in English. Ah. The timestamps are from 5 days ago. Kurisu starts laughing when she sees the mail, even though she's the one who wrote it. The Okabe in the first one is obviously my name. But what does airhead in the second one mean? My English is shaky. She's saying my head can fly or something. I mean, there are worse interpretations. Whatever. I may not know what it means, but I do know this. My assistant is making fun of me. But that doesn't matter right now. Christina. Did you send 2 mails? Eh? No, I sent only 1. Mayushi saw it too. She really only sent 1. But I received 2. You're right. I even sent it in 1 sentence, but it got divided. By the way, what does this word mean? Why don't you look it up? Wow. I guess she doesn't want to answer. That reminds me, the email from before was cut up mid-sentence too. Yeah. Was it? Yeah. Look at your history. I'm pretty sure I sent Okarin's a perv. I forgot about that. Okarin's a P. You're right. This one got split too. I wonder what's causing it. Maybe it's related to the jellymen. Mayushi wants to know why it arrived 5 days ago. Yeah. Good point. Didn't the last one also arrive 5 days before we sent it? Yeah, it did. Is there some kind of rule for when it arrives? Let's try sending more. Mayuri's right. Now we figured out how to send emails. We should keep experimenting and collect as much data as we can. Alright. Lab MEMS. Battle stations. He's at it again. Our mission, to send as many emails as possible. Daughter, Mantha by 68,000. Your job is to observe, adjust, and gather information on the phone wave name subject to change. Assistant, keep those mails coming. Try various patterns of text, Japanese, English, full width, half width, emoticons. The actual messages don't matter. I'm sure Shining Finger would be better for the job, but since she's not a layman, I'll leave her to Kurisu. What about Mayushi? Your mission is to go shopping. Just buy some bananas for now. I, Hyobin Kyoma, shall fund you. Wow, you're so generous. So I guess your job is opening the microwave. Whoa, you saved the easiest job for yourself. I mean, it's in theory the most dangerous, but that's okay. No, my assistant's judgment is sound. The key to a successful D-mail is most likely the correct timing of opening the microwave door. I was just kidding. Leave this task to Hyobin Kyoma. I shall open this door with precision, boldness, and delicacy, as if it were the flesh of a beautiful woman. That is disgusting, sir, and I hope you know that. Okarin, that's naughty. Furthermore, the current operation is top secret. You must not leak it to anyone. Got it? Mayuri nods. The others are ignoring me. That sounds like the usual. Now, I shall give this operation a name. It shall be known as Don't need one. Let's start. What? But you ruined my climatic scene. Damn you, assistants. This is an outrage. Afterwards, the D-mail experiment, its name is Operation Erd, though I lost my chance to announce it, continues for 2 hours. Oh boy, what does the tip have to say about that? Chunibyo, yeah. The eldest of the 3 Norns, goddess is a fate in Norse mythology. The 3 sisters tend the world tree. Yggdrasil. I used to know how to say that, but I don't think I've ever actually attempted to say it before, to be honest. Ugh. Which has roots in Erd's fountain. Erd is the Norn of the past. Yeah, that's an appropriate name then. During that time, every D-mail goes back in time without a hitch. Now it's time to take a break. We're all hungry, and except for Mairi, we've been up since last night. Go ahead and rest. I'm gonna have a go at it a little longer. She's been going at it for hours and she's still full of energy. It's hard to believe she was so opposed to the time travel research before. Her scientist blood must be on fire. We've made a number of discoveries, but we can wait to assess them until after we eat. Downer and I leave the 2 girls to watch over the lab as we go shopping at the convenience store. We return from the convenience store to find the Brawn Tube Workshop's one and only part-time warrior standing in front of the building. Just stretching. Sup? She notices me and calls out without stopping her exercises. Hang on, just a moment. Okay. What shenanigans are you up to this early in the morning? Shenanigans? This girl has a thing for unusual words. Suzu has uwu. Yes. The kind you wouldn't believe. We're building the first time machine in human history. Huh? Cool. Hey, shouldn't you be more surprised? Surely said :3, yeah. Can't blame her for being skeptical. I didn't think it was possible either. It isn't that top secret. I thought you didn't want anyone to know. Crap, part-time warrior, please keep what I just said a secret. Sure. By the way, part-time warrior glances at the Brawn Tube Workshop. The boss is really pissed. Why? The noise. What were you doing up there? It got the whole building shaking. Dust everywhere. Kinda like an air raid. That's fair. He was saying stuff like, "What's that nutcase doing? I'ma raise his damn rent." Maybe you should go apologize. Oh boy, what if he kicks us out? Alright, leave it to me. Daughter, go tell my assistant to lay off the experiments for now. Roger that. I won't forget you, soldier. Daughter salutes. Nurse is up to the 2nd floor. By the way, is Makise Kirisa here too? I don't like how the music changed. Yeah. Come to think of it, she did pick a fight with Christina yesterday. Have you met before? No. Yesterday was the first contact. First contact? That's a strange way of putting it. No, really? Weren't you a little hostile for a first contact? Just a little. She's my enemy. What? I barely heard her. Her voice was so low. I'm about to ask her to repeat herself, but Suzuha is staring at the ground in silence. She obviously doesn't want to talk about this. Did she call Kurisu her enemy? But that doesn't make sense. How can she be your enemy? You just met, right? Not the hiccups. Yeah. Did she do something to you? Not to me. What does that mean? She did something to someone else? If you want, I can go talk things over with Christina. It doesn't really matter. Maybe you're blaming the wrong person? Jeez, give it a rest. She hits me with a glare. Anyway, shouldn't you apologize to the boss instead of talking to me? Actually, I'm getting cold feet. But I am Yobin Kyoma, the mad scientist who brings chaos to the world. I can't falter now. I steel myself and enter the Brawn Tube workshop. Part-time warrior follows me inside. I have come. Mr. Braun is sitting at the counter inside, slurping delivery ramen. Even when I enter, he doesn't look away from the huge 42-inch CRT. It's showing some news show report on some celebrity divorce. Part-time warrior doesn't say anything. She's just going to stand there and watch him rip me a new one. Hey, Okabe. The hell are you doing up there? Straight to the punch. He doesn't take his eyes off the TV, nor does he stop slurping his ramen. Yet despite his sedentary posture, he exudes extraordinary pressure. But now is not the time to falter. We're currently conducting experiments that will change the course of human history. The discoveries we make today will shape the world for centuries. I don't care what games you guys play. I'm the owner of this building. Got it? And the building's really worn out. You keep shaking it like that you could bring the whole damn thing down on our heads. Fair. Better keep quiet about the dent on the floor. Very interesting, Mr. Braun. Don't tell me you forged this building's earthquake safety certificate. Oh dear. What if I did? Ooh. Holy crap. Maybe we should seek shelter soon. It's been properly reinforced, but regardless, you guys are still shaking it too much. So what if a few buildings collapse? What's that? As I've said countless times before, our current experiment is of vital importance to the history of science. No, to the history of human civilization itself. It's more important than prolonging this building's lifetime for another 10 or so measly years. The building starts shaking again as soon as I finish speaking. Flakes of concrete start falling from the ceiling. The 42-inch CRT's image goes to static. Damn it, Toru! What are you doing? I thought I told you to stop the experiments. Okabe! His glare got me. The ceiling is falling, you dumbass. Some got into my ramen. What are you gonna do about it, huh? No more shaking. Or I'll raise your rent by $10,000 yen. Oh god. What? If you raise it 10,000 yen, we're ruined. Leave it to me, Mr. Braun. On my honor. I swear there won't be any more shaking today. With that, I raced out of the Brawn Tube workshop. Damn. Christina, stop the experiments at once. I'm gonna eat another pretzel. Hang on. When I burst into the lab, I find the three of them in the middle of lunch. Mayuri has juicy chicken number 1. Someone actually streaming Steins Gate. That's a surprise. I mean, yeah, I guess I haven't heard of anyone else streaming Steins Gate. Welcome, Solar Liquid, by the way. I hope you enjoy your stay here. But yeah, we started Steins Gate back in... I don't remember. But we're on Chapter 3 regardless. And we will end stream when we start Chapter 4. Yay. Well, I'm sure I will. I haven't played Steins Gate visual novel because laziness. That's fair. Daughter has a convenient stored boxed lunch. Kurisu's eating cup noodles with a fork. Typical American. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, Solar Liquid. I appreciate it. Sorry, Okarin. Maishi tried to warm up some chicken. I accidentally put in through reverse rotation, and then it started sparking. Oh dear. I see. I sent you an email, didn't you get it? Your sarcasm is not appreciated, Christina. You know as well as I do that my phone is still attached to the phone wave name subject to change. I actually just rewatched Steins Gate with a friend 2 weeks ago. Then this week we watched Robotic Notes. Nice. So everything's still fresh in your head. And you'll expect the things that I don't expect, because I never watched Steins Gate. So all my first experiences is through the visual novel, which I think is fun. I may have to watch the anime sometime. We'll have to see, though. I disconnect my phone from the phone wave name subject to change while grinding my teeth. Yep, gotta check through all the old ones. One more, please. Stop screwing around! I'm the one who has to deal with Mr. Braun! Steins Gate anime is pretty good, but obviously it cuts some stuff from the visual novel. Yeah, that's fair. I think I was just happening to, like, go through some of the settings in here, and I think there's 6 different endings. I could be wrong, though. I don't remember anymore. But I gave you 5 days advance notice. Kurisu! Well, yeah, the timestamp's from 5 days ago, but... Why the grr? Come on, Hifumichu. Was he mad? Yeah. I could feel his killing aura. Why am I fucking up words? Ah. Okabe just growled at them. Honestly, yeah. That's a very fair interpretation. Daughter turns pale, but the 2 girls don't seem to care. They know not the wrath of Mr. Braun. Ignorance is bliss. Anyway, no more experiments today. Well, at least we got some good data. Then Kurisu hides her mouth with her hand as she yawns. I'm dead tired, and my hair is dried out. I want to take a shower and go sleep. Mood. Fun fact, Daru is in Robotics Note Stash. That's all I know about that series. Oh, I see. It's kind of funny. I saw Ian take a boxed lunch out of the convenience store bag. It's cold, so I tossed it into the phone wave name subject to change and set the timer normally. If you want a shower, there's one here. It doesn't have a bath, though. Okarine always uses it. It's probably filthy. Wow. Brutal. I'd be lying if I called it clean. This entire building is in shambles. Anyway, I refuse to use the same shower as Okabe. Also fair. I understand. Nobody will blame me if you don't use it. Of course, since the three of us stayed up all night, we're all pretty smelly. I also used Robotics Note Stash as a meme. They said, 2020, something tells me something will go wrong this year. Or somewhere. That's funny. That's really funny. Apparently, earlier this month, like, actual CERN, like, our world CERN, started stuff on an official level that everyone knows about the collider thing. So that's fun. I guess we'll just have to wait till 2034 to see if they actually do time travel. Are they gonna be time leaping? Maybe. Given the sweltering heat and the fact that we kept the windows closed all night, I bet this place is smelling pretty rank by now. Honestly. More mail. What's up? Likaka. About frogs? Kiyoma-san, are you familiar with ghetto froggies? They were a huge fad last year. We have a ton of them at the shrine, so if you like, could you take a few off our hands? Dad brought a whole box home for some reason. Then he said they were for me. I don't know what to do with them. P.S. I was so bewildered, I couldn't do any practice swings with Samidare. I love that you can read the messages in this visual novel. Yeah, I really love that you can pull up all of the text and stuff, and then you can pick which response. So that's what, like, the blue text is, to pick the responses. I like to go through them and then pick the best one, in my opinion. Those weird-looking frog things that were popular with teenage girls at Shibuya last year, right? If I'm not mistaken, they come out with a wide variety of them. That's this one. You know, the stories you tell paint a very different picture of your father than the impression I got from meeting him. Which is the true him, I wonder? Oh dear. I suspect the last year's Ghetto Froggy boom was an organization plot. Be careful, Ikuko. Those Ghetto Froggies may be responsible for your father's strange behavior. Okay, that one's definitely getting sense. Amazing. That's why I'm going back to my hotel once I finish eating. I thought he said from the depression I got from eating him. I thought Rikuko was doing some dissing. Maybe. Kirisu slurps her cup noodles indignantly. I bought them at her request. She was raised in America, yet she likes cup noodles? Strange. I mean, cup noodles are a delicacy everywhere, come on. I kinda wish we had cup noodles at home, because that sounds pretty nice right now. Celebrity bath time at a high-class hotel? I want to come too. Rent that out. Not a chance. Mayushi wants to come too. Oh dear. You can come anytime, Mayuri-san. Cute. I want chicken noodles, they're so tasty. Honestly, yeah. I honestly don't remember the last time I had, like, chicken cup noodles. Kirisu's wife. Yeah. She's definitely your type, huh, Hifumi too? Really? Thank you. Mayuri's so cute. I take my warm food out of the microwave, take a fresh bottle of Dr. P out from the fridge, and join in on lunch. I wish I had Dr. Pepper right now. I did have Dr. Pepper earlier, like Diet Dr. Pepper, but now just cranberry juice. Kirisu's wife, but Mayuri is me for real, for real. Kurisu is in a fighting game. I find it odd she's a part of it. Kurisu, I guess not her specifically, but there is a skin for a character in the Neptunia games based off of like her outfit, so that's kind of cute. Because one of the characters is called Mages, and Mages is the company behind Steins, so naturally a lot of references that I sadly didn't get, and I would honestly kind of like to go back and catch them now that I know more of the references, but maybe later. We do have like a new game file plus, like new game plus to go back to. No, there's a crazy skin specifically for mages. It's more of an outfit, it's not a skin, but you know. Anyways. Hey, Okarine. I've been wondering, but why do you drink soda while you eat? Does it make it taste better? I mean, it's just kind of a typical practice to, you know, have a drink while you eat. I don't really see a problem. Me neither. Same. I didn't give it a second thought. Yeah. Poor Mayuri. You're acting weird, Mayuri. It's normal to drink soda while eating. It's normal, duh. I'm off to work. Good luck at work, Spooky. Thank you for lurking, and I'm sure you'll be lurking some more. Just having your computer open, I appreciates it. No objections. No way. You guys are the weird ones. Well, I'm a pure Docperian. Daughter loves cola like a typical fat outsider. Wow. And Kirisu lives in America, home of soda. Wow. Docperian, someone who loves Doc P above all other beverages coined by Okanine. I'm not surprised. That's funny. Okabe brain is interesting. Indeed. Okabe is special. So I admit our opinion is biased. But that doesn't matter right now. Now, let's discuss Operation Urd's progress. Operation Urd? Oh, right. Thanks to a certain assistant, I didn't get a chance to present the operation's codename yesterday. Heed me, these DML experiments are all part of Operation Urd. The experiments have been fruitful. She interrupts me. Again. At the very least, we've learned what we can do with D-mail. Kirisha places her empty noodle cup on the table, then retrieves the whiteboard from the development room. Hola, Sakyu. Hello, Vin. Welcome. How are you? I am okay. Faring well. Having a fun time with some more Steins Gate. It's been a week or so. Over a week. 2 weeks. I know my time. Sometimes. Where do I know you from again? I feel bad now. That's a good question. I honestly don't fully remember who you are, but I still appreciate you being here anyways. Maybe you've seen me in someone else's chat, maybe? I don't really know. But I hope you enjoy your stay here anyway. Yes. While the rest of us eat, she scribbles on the whiteboard, then puts it up against the wall. She wrote it all in English. How me? I do enjoy my stay? Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. TUTURU, hi Finn. How are you? It's been a while since I've seen you in chat. I hope you're good. I heard earlier that you've been sick, so I hope you've recovered quite well. Her handwriting is nice. Yeah, she does have nice handwriting. Vin and Finn. Yeah, interesting timing for you guys joining. Oh, did Finn get COVID? I don't know. Did you get COVID, Finn? I hope not. But yes, hiya. That about sums it up. Anything to add? Nothing especially. Just summarize the vital parts. Monkeypox? Oh dear. I hope not. Mary has her mouth half open in a blank stare. She clearly doesn't understand. A D-mail can be at most 36 English characters or 18 Japanese characters long. That makes experimentation difficult, so I want to improve that first. Just flu. I'm almost healthy again. That's fair. I'm glad you're doing better, though. I'm really glad to hear it. Lame. Finn, just tell everyone that you have ligma. That's what Mousie's been doing since she got COVID. Furthermore, each D-mail is split into 12 character segments. If you send 36 characters, you'll get 3 12-character emails. If you try to send more, everything after the 36th character disappears. Interesting. But we figured out how to control when it arrives. That's pretty good, right? I have COVID-23. You went into the future and got a special kind of COVID. But yeah, okay, I did read that. Although we can only set it in 1 hour increments, we can control how far back D-mails go by using the microwave's timer. Pathetic, I have COVID-50. Guys, stop collecting COVIDs. Observation isn't enough. We need to find the underlying principle. What I've written here is nothing but verified phenomena. It's too dangerous. The underlying principle. You're right. It's not a complete time machine until we understand how it works. What could be the reason for the character limit? Taru and Chrissy remain silent. Thank you for the head pats, Finn. I appreciate it. Suddenly, Mayuri, who has been staring at the ceiling in confusion until now, raises her hand. Chicken and banana become gel chicken and gel bananas, but salt doesn't turn into gel salt, right? Pathetic, I have Mega Evolution COVID-19X. Goodness, goodness. Nice of you to chime in though, Nero. Nice to see you pop in. So much gel. According to Mayuri, the refrozen chicken had indeed been jellified when she tried eating it. Criti's prediction was right. Pathetic I have COVID-50 XL. And you can send 36 letters in a D-mail, but everything past that disappears, right? So I think maybe you can't send big things, or a lot of small things. COVID like Pokemon evolution now. Perhaps. Maybe the curved black hole. COVID-19 Mega Evolve. Beautiful. It's black hole. The curb black hole. Black hole. Just leave it. Accept it, Kurisu. The black hole's hole is too tight. Stop. Mayushi, say that one more time. Starting from hole. Stop. No, daughter, bad. I thought that I was dirty for thinking it, but you didn't have to talk about it. Bad. Pervert. The hole's too tight. Stop. I thought you were playing Persona 4. Hole? Ayo. Bongo time? Yes, excellent. Bongo emotes. I should make my own bongo emote eventually. Sus indeed. Goodness. Outrageous. Stop making her say stuff like that. I said that slightly wrong. Say stuff like that. There we go. Mayuri has flowers for brains. Such is easy prey for daughter's perversions. It drives me crazy. Flowers for brains. I like that. The hole is tight. Huh? That might not be entirely wrong. Maybe we have the same problem CERN has with their time machine, since they can't fully control the lifter. They can't make the singularities perfectly naked, which limits how much they can send. She's not even waifu material? Oh dear. Anyway, 6 Japanese or 12 English characters comes out to 12 bytes. Ah. English characters are half width, so they only use 1 byte, but full width the Japanese characters use 2. Huh. Bytes? Not kilobytes? Oh. So Maki says she is bad with computers? Oh. Weakness. Is that so, assistant? Guy looks like a Discord mod, not gonna lie. You're not wrong. Not surprising, he knows the PC tech stuff. You're just ripping into Daru. Well, you're not wrong, unfortunately. Shut up. You don't see things measured in bytes nowadays, so I was just making sure. By the way, 1 kilobyte is 1024 bytes. 1 byte is 8 bits. Well, email isn't just comprised of text. There's more to it, like the sender and receiver's email addresses, the header, and other various things. Ben was the OG Discord mod. Fucking nerd. Everyone's a nerd here one way or another, to be honest. Have a cast of scientists, a weeb, computer nerd. So roughly speaking, we can send data in 3 batches of 12 bytes then. By the way, I don't know if using a subject changes anything. But I'm pretty sure that chicken and bananas have to be larger than 12 bytes. Fair. That's a very good point. How do you measure banana in bytes anyways? Good point. Since each grain of salt is tiny, it's possible they could be converted to less than 12 bytes. So larger masses get crushed by supergravity? Mass might not be the issue here. Data doesn't have mass. In any case, since the singularity isn't naked, the object is forced to pass through the event horizon. Damn, Zaku has an actual schedule and I don't? Nerd. Wow, I see how it is. How dare I have a schedule? I've had a schedule since the very beginning though. I'm just organized. Inside the event horizon, space and time switch places, causing the subject that arrived at the time-link singularity to reach ultra-high speed. The data, crushed and destroyed by supergravity, is shot out of the black hole. Organized? What's that? Man, I don't even have a witty comeback for that one, unfortunately. Come back to me with that. I might have something for you later. As a jelly man. But even a small mass has to pass through supergravity. How does it emerge unscathed? If the hole is too tight, then just inject more electrons. I don't think it's that simple. I mean, I'm sure Steins tried that already, and yet they haven't gotten any results after 9 years of experiments. It's not as simple as increasing the flow of electrons. I see. Stern has a lifter, but we don't know what in the phone wave is filling the same role, much less how to adjust it. Facts? She has a point. We don't know what acts as the lifter. But we do know that it has successfully created a path wide enough to send approximately 36 bytes of data through the ring singularity. I don't get it. Mayuri, finished with her chicken, looks at us in confusion. Think of it like an RPG. The ring singularity, the entrance to the event horizon, is the gate to the Demon Lord's castle. Demon Lord? Hundreds of soldiers attack the heavily fortified Demon Lord's castle gate. The soldiers can use the magic called Lifter to force the castle gate open, but they can only keep it open for a moment before it closes. During that moment, only 12 soldiers can break through. The soldiers can only use Lifter magic 3 times. The 36 soldiers who make it through the gate return triumphantly as the heroes who slew the Demon Lord. But the soldiers who were left behind are imprisoned by the Demon Lord's minions. They're taken to the castle's prison cells and turned into slimes. The heroes save them after defeating the Demon Lord, but unfortunately they go home as slimes. So the soldiers who went home as slimes are jellymen? Well, there's an exception. The soldiers can combine into a super soldier with the strength and size of 100 ordinary soldiers. The super soldier has the power to defeat the Demon Lord alone, but since his body is too big, he can't pass through the gate, even when it's opened by the lifter. And so, deprived by his magic's effectiveness, the weakened super soldier is seized by the Demon Lord's underlings and sent home in defeat as a giant slime. Combining soldiers? That's just silly. It's time to illustrate that object can't be too big. That the object I can reach so good. I get it. That's really easy to understand. Honestly, yeah, that does help a lot. I'm glad that they understand that their audience might not be the big brains of the sciences and dumb things down.
So?
It is? It's a dumb metaphor, but I guess it works. At least as an explanation for why things get jellified. It's all thanks to Mayuri's hint. Mayushi's was helpful? Mayushi was helpful. Yeah, great insight, Mayuri. Yay. But it's still a hypothesis, it hasn't been proven. How would you prove it? With human experiments like CERN? If Okabe and Hashida-san volunteer as test subjects, I'll happily experiment on you. Cruel. Human experimentation sounds kinda dirty, if you know what I mean. Daru, stop. Stop that. Goodness. But I refuse. I'd rather play with the doctor than the subject. I'd rather play the doctor. I'm not sure if I said that right or not. My brain's not working. Same here. No, not in the way he's implying. Idiots. Kurisu gives us a cold stare and shrugs her shoulders in an exasperation. As I keep saying, the real problem is what the phone wave uses as a lifter. That and one other thing. How come the discharge phenomenon and jellification only happen during a certain time frame? An excellent question, sir. We may not understand everything, but we perfected the art of D-mailing. Isn't that our final answer? I don't know what he means by that. Abbreviated as FA in Japanese, using the question, "Is that your final answer?" internet slang, originates from a popular quiz show with contestants who want to be billionaires. I see. I'm going to sleep now. Hope you continue playing the game. See you next time. Thank you so much for popping in. I hope you have some good sleeps, Darian. I appreciate you popping in and lurking, and I hope to catch you next time. Sending mail to the past is amazing, isn't it? Though, I guess it's not a real time machine unless we can send people to the past. Even CERN has failed to send humans through. If you believe what Tutor says, it won't be another, 24 years before there's a true time machine? I answer Kurisu's sarcastic question with a nod. Physical time travel is impossible for us at the moment. We lack the funds and facilities available to CERN. And yet, we have realized a form of time travel. We've sent data to the past. We should investigate the phone wave further. We need to understand what's going on. Thank you for the head pats, Finn. I appreciate. I have some fun ideas for how to use D-mail. Oh dear. I know how you feel, but we can't today. If we shake the building again, Mr. Braun is sure to blow a gasket. Yeah. He'll raise the rent or kick us out of the lab. We can start experimenting again tomorrow, but this, I will declare now. I step onto the couch and look at each lab mem in turn. You have to take off your shoes. It's dirty. Mayuri. Today, what's I use it? August 2nd. August 2nd, 2010 is a date which will live in infamy. For on this day, we, the Future Gadget Laboratory, have developed the first successful time machine in the history of mankind. It's not the first CERN breed us. And you can't even say we developed it. It happened by accident. It seems that my assistant doesn't know the meaning of the word serendipity. Penicillin, X-ray machines, dynamite. These inventions and more were all born from coincidence. I am imagining the tips will elaborate a little more on that. Dynamite, a nitroglycerin-based explosive invented by Alfred Nobel in 1866. Yes. X-ray, a type of electromagnetic wave discovered by William Röntgen in 1895, famous for its applications in medicine. Penicillin, the world's first antibiotic discovered in 1929. Yeah, I was kind of hoping they would explain on how those were coincidence. Oh well. I guess. But Chris-chan, you said before that time machines don't exist, right? But now you admit they do. Okay, posture check, hydrate. Okay. Point attack by Finn. Well, thank you for more head pats. I'll stretch a little bit while I'm at it, too, to be honest. Honestly, I've been really good about posture, but still appreciate the check. And I will hydrate, yes, with some juice. It's just that I have to admit it for now. If we investigate how the phone wave works, it might turn out to be something that only seems like time travel. Does nobody have any respect for my grand declaration? Indeed. I always get back cramps when streaming, my posture bad. Aw. Like, I get body aches too from streaming, but that's because I always have body aches. Chronic pain go hurt. I do appreciate you checking in on that, though. Don't complain if I take all the credit for inventing the first, second, whatever, time machine in human history. The 66th Roundtable Conference ends here. Dismissed. Wait, that was a roundtable conference? I didn't know that. And it's even the 66th? Who cares what kind of table it is? Keiichi gets up from her chair and stretches. I'm gonna go back to my hotel, take a shower, and sleep. Mayoshi has to go to work soon. I'm incredibly tired too. Let's just sleep today. Why the gurrs? Hi Fumichu. How is it? But when I lie down, I find myself unable to sleep, although part of me is still frightened by the dark secrets we've uncovered. The curiosity and excitement are too much to bear. Gao gao, indeed. We've built a machine that could send emails to the past. It's like a dream, but it's real, and it's ours. As I start thinking of ways to use it, my imagination spreads out to infinity, driving the last vestiges of fear from my mind. Thank you for the head pats. I'm standing in absolute darkness. How long have I been here? I can't remember. I can't move. I can't feel. I can't see. The world is empty. I'm gotta go buy groceries. Have fun. You have fun getting some groceries, Finn, and thank you so much for popping in. It's really nice to see ya. No, not empty. A voice resounds in the blackness, as if whispering in my ear, as if screaming from far away, as if dozens of people around me are speaking at once. Where am I? You are beyond the event horizon. Oh dear. Where time and space switch places. Suddenly, the darkness is dispelled. An ocean of stars fill the heavens. The sight is breathtakingly beautiful. However, one point in space lacks stars. I notice that point. I stare at that point. My body starts to fall. I'm falling through the sea of stars. No, not falling. I'm being pulled into a rift of utter darkness from which not even light can escape. In an instant, my consciousness has exceeded the speed of light. Stars flash past and vanish from sight. Light itself is but dust in my wake. Logic screams that this cannot be. Nothing can move faster than light. That would contradict the theory of relativity. You aren't moving. That voice again. It comes from behind, overtaking my faster-than-light consciousness. At the same time, it seems to lie in wait at my destination. Why do I hear Christina's voice? You aren't moving. Those same words. Remember what I said. Here, space and time switch places. You can't move through space. But your time is stretching out to eternity. I accelerate. I can hardly breathe. It feels like something is crushing my body. 1 second for you, an eternity for me. As I observe you from a distance, I see you as a still object. I fall. I'm pulled to the depths of the dark, or perhaps to the end of the universe. But even beyond the speed of light, I'll never reach it. Am I looping? No, that's not it. Is the end running away from me? That's not it either. Stretching. What is stretching? Space? Me? Don't look back. Eternity is not infinite. Time stretches towards eternity. Yet it has an end. Something approaches. It approaches slowly, a stark contrast to the stars flashing past. Is it really approaching? It looks like it's standing still. Its slowness gives it that illusion. I don't know what it is, but it is something. The event horizon. I try to reach towards it, but my hand won't move. Don't look back. You will see only yourself, trapped in a second stretched out to eternity. I'm slowing to a stop, but still I keep falling. The end never comes. And asymptotic approach to zero? Wow, big words. When will this second pass? Time and space have switched places. A second stretched out to infinity. 1 second becomes 0.1 seconds. 0.1 seconds becomes 0.01 seconds. 0.01 seconds becomes 0.001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds. Too many zeros. 0.00001 seconds. 0.00001 seconds. 0.0000001 seconds. 0.0000001 seconds. 0.000000001 seconds. When will I arrive? Gradually, time shortens. Gradually, my perception of time lengthens. Face forward, struggle on. No matter how close I get, I can never reach to the Demon Lord's gate. Suddenly, her words take on an amused tone. The Demon Lord's gate. You don't have the key. You can't pry it open. I try to shout, but my mouth won't move. I mustn't look back. You will be captured by the Demon Lord's minions. Pictures from the Jolly Man's report flicker through my brain, my body. Don't look back. I want to look back. I want to go back. I can't look back. I can't go back. I face forward the thing. I face the future becoming a jelly man while frozen for eternity. Roused by a melody, I slowly open my eyes. Instead of an ocean of stars, I see the lab's familiar ceiling. Ugh, what a bad dream. It's bright out. What time is it? My phone is ringing. Indeed. Oh. Her. I came like you said, Okabe-kun. You promised to show me the IBN 5100, remember? Are you there? Your windows are open and the lights are on. If you're there, could you open the door? I'm out front, Moeka. That male demon again? I thought I told her to stop with the spam. I checked the clock. It's 9 a.m. I slept for over 15 hours. I wanted to see the rest of her messages. Dummy. Are you asleep? Ignoring me, maybe? I'm climbing the stairs now, Moeka. Please reply. Are you pretending to be out? I'm coming to the door, Moeka. I was going to knock, but the hallway's dark and scary. I'm afraid something will jump out if I make any noise. Oh dear. Were you there? Did you go out? Where are you? Are you still in Akihabara? Goodness, Moeka. I understand why he ignored them. No wonder I feel so lethargic. I stifle a yawn as I unlock the door. When I open the door, I see Shining Finger. Kiryu Moeka, standing there, looking down at her phone. I was asleep. Her expression doesn't change, but she bows her head slightly. I guess that's her way of saying sorry. I guess I can't just leave her standing there. I reluctantly invite her in, and shut the door and collapse back onto the sofa. I'm still half asleep. I went to the trouble of inviting her in, but Moeka just stands in the corner of the room. You're covered in sweat. I just had a little taste of what it's like to be a particle drifting through space. Yeah, that's an accurate way to put his dream, huh? That was one hell of a nightmare. Maybe I'm more shocked by the truth of Stern's experiments than I thought I was. At any rate, I'm still drowsy. My vision's a little blurry, too. I feel like yawning again. I failed to stifle it this time. So, you came to see the IBN 5100? Moeka nods. Then she starts entering something on her phone. We're face to face. Why is she sending me mail? I've never seen anyone like this before. Or maybe this is the curse of the Esper power known as Shining Finger. Use it too much and you lose your ability to talk normally. I'm not reading it. Moeka's shoulders twitch. I'd feel like an idiot exchanging emails when you're standing right in front of me. Besides, I don't have the energy to read each and every mail right now. Speak. But instead of speaking, she just stares at her phone. I see her cheeks faintly stiffen. She's probably daunted by my aura of madness. Understandable. I'm the harbinger of chaos after all. Is it okay? Oh, now she's talking. Too bad I don't understand what she means. Is what okay? I don't miss the way Moeka quickly scans the room. Please, show me The IBN 5100. Fine, but just look. After you look, you leave, okay? I won't sell or lend it to her, no matter what. That machine is critical to our hacking operation against CERN, the enemy. Mocha bites her lip, but she soon nods faintly. I open the curtains to the development room. Off to the side is the cardboard box with the IBM 5100 inside. It's in that cardboard box over there. I point to it by jerking my chin. Monica slowly walks up to the cardboard box, takes a breath, and peeks inside. Ah. Her eyes instantly light up. She stares at the machine in fascination. Maybe she's not only a male demon, but also a retro PC maniac. Or maybe she's even a pervert with a retro PC fetish, oh dear. No way, I don't want to live in the same world as perverts of that level. After staring at the IBM 5100 for a few moments, Mocha starts cheerfully typing out a mail. What an annoying woman. It's probably not worth the effort to read the mail. Screw it. It'd be over in a second if she just talked. Silence. Mocha fidgets nervously and stares at my feet. Mail. Speak. Instead of speaking, Monica turns and points at her phone at the box. Hey, what are you doing? She took a picture. I stab my index fingers at Moika. Don't move. Do as I say. Place your phone slowly on the shelf inside. Do it now. Any sudden movements and you're dead. Fortunately, Moika complies. She places her phone on the shelf. But she doesn't let go. She keeps her hand on it. Why'd you take a picture? I wanted to. You could have asked for permission. Why didn't you? I asked. By mail. So that was what that last mail was about? Oh. You really need to learn to talk. But why did she take a picture? Oh, right. She works at a magazine. Are the pictures for an article? She uses a phone to take pictures for publication. Something tells me she's not very good at her job. Or maybe she's so nervous about interviewing me that she forgot her camera. At any rate, I'm starting to feel sorry for her. Alright, you can take as many pictures as you want, but on one condition. No face shots. If you take a picture of me, I'll have no choice but to silence you. No dear. I don't want your picture. Oh. Moika starts shooting the IBM 5100. She doesn't even glance at the great Hyohin Hyoma. She may act like she doesn't care, but I can tell she's waiting for me to lower my guard. She can't deceive these eyes of mine. A picture of me is worth millions to the right people. Given her stalker-like behavior, it seems safe to assume that I'm the true focus of her interest. Sure, buddy. But I won't be exposed so easily. I feel sorry for her. Getting attacked by Aeon, Jesus. I feel sorry for her, but I can't let the organization find me. I've been on the run for so long that caution has become habit. I leave no trace of where you've been. I read that wrong. Oh well. Stay vigilant around the clock. That's how you stay alive. I keep my guard up, ready to respond with lethal force should she attempt to take my picture. But 5 minutes later, I should still focus on the IBM 5100. It's like I'm not even in the room. She dares attack my pride. A fearsome opponent indeed. 30 minutes later, Moika is still taking pictures. Damn. The period between shutter sounds has lengthened, but she's still adjusting her angle for every shot. Her expression is completely serious. Come on, it's a computer, not a supermodel. I watch her work from the lounge as I munch on breakfast banana. On a breakfast banana. I would prefer to get something from the convenience store, but I didn't want to leave Moeka alone. Good call. I know the IBM 5100 is too heavy for her to carry, but still, there's no telling what this fanatic will do if I let her out of my sight. Suddenly, I get another mail. What is it this time? It's so absurd that I have to go along with her tedious mail talk. It's probably just another worthless mail from Moeka. If she wants to assert herself, then she should speak up. After staring at me for several seconds, she grabs the cardboard box and starts to lift. Hey, hold it right there. What are you doing? Taking it home. Jesus Christ, woman. Like hell you are! Who said you could? Fortunately, she's much too weak to lift the behemoth of a computer. You didn't reply to my mail. No answer doesn't mean yes. Learn consent, Moeka. What? I quickly checked the most recent mail. Borrowed the 5100, can I? Goodness. Since you're not replying, I guess that means I can borrow it, thanks. That's not what that means! So if I don't reply, that means it's okay. I see the logic behind. No! That argument's just irrational. Moeka's still clinging to the cardboard box. Step away from the machine. She listens to me and reluctantly stands up. Now listen well. The Phantom Retro PC, the IBM 5100, has chosen me, Hyomin Kyoma, as its contractual master. I love it when the things that I read end up lining up with the actual Japanese, like that, Hyomin Kyoma. It's beautiful. That's the undeniable truth. Not even God can change this decision, for it's the choice of Steins Gate. Besides, I'm only borrowing the IBM 5100's power. When I'm done with it, I'm returning it to its original owner. Stop with the mails already. Who's the original owner? Tell me. Goodness. I can't tell you. I swore a blood oath to maintain secrecy and protect the original owner from those who desire the IBM 5100. I mean, anything could happen. Moeka might seduce Luca's dad, for instance, and get him to lend her the IBM 5100. And then I couldn't complain if Moeka took it away. I must avoid that situation at all costs. Of course, I don't think Moeka can seduce anyone with her personality. And as Luca's dad has a wife and kids, I don't think he'll fall easily either. Tell me where you found it, right? I'm probably just thinking too much. Moeka, meanwhile, is staring at the floor in what I assume is defeat. I am not without sympathy for your plight. I formed a contract with the IBM 5100 for my own goals. After I achieved those goals, you may negotiate with the original owner to form a contract of your own. When I return the IBM 5100 to Yanabayashi Shrine, Ragnarok will be over, and the fate of the world will have already been decided. And when Ragnarok is over, whether it ends in victory or defeat, my life as Hyomin Kyoma will be. No. Forget what I just said. This is no time to be thinking about the future. After all, future is already. Anyway, where was it? Wow, now she uses her voice. I see how it is. Jeez, I had some good angst going there. She's just oblivious to the mood. Indeed. The IBM 5100 was at Yanabayashi Shrine. Just then, I hear the sound of the door opening. Moeka twitches. I look into the lounge and see Daru, wiping the sweat off his brow with a towel as he comes in. Guten Morgen. Oh boy, German. You sure are early. Ever since university went into summer break, Daru has been coming to the lab in the morning less and less. But then again, has also been staying up all night more and more. I went to bed early, woke up at 5 this morning. Man, it's hot. It's not supposed to be this hot in the morning. Oh? Okarin? Who's this sexy 3D woman? God. Daru, stop. Let me introduce you. This is Shining Finger, Kiryu Moika. Shining Finger? Does her hand glow with an awesome power? No, but she's definitely an Esper. An Esper? That's stupid. Watch her type. You'll see. Well, whatever. Welcome to the lab, Kiryushi. Even the daughter bowed his head. Moika doesn't so much as look at him. She's now looking down at her phone. Not that she ever really looked away. Daughter turns red. What magnificent ignore skill? Are you looking down on me because I'm a fat-ass ota? You're a mainstream woman, aren't you? Bruh, mainstream woman, the fuck? You mean someone more or less normal? A derogatory term used by otaku to describe women who subscribe to a way of thinking incomprehensible to men. Such women are supposedly influenced by mainstream culture as promoted by women's magazines. Some claim that this phrase is used by men to justify their lack of success with women. I see. Moeka. This is my famous right arm. Super Haka Daru. Moeka lowers her chin imperceptibly. Okay, I give up on that word. Was that supposed to be a bow? Her expression hasn't changed at all. Everything Daru says flowed cleanly through one ear and out the other. And she was so eager to meet the Super Haka before. Hey, Okarin, did you do something to her? Like what? We were just taking pictures. Pictures? Pictures? So you're going to blackmail her and force her to be your sex daughter? Stop applying eroge logic to reality. My bad. Thought these jokes weren't helping. Oh, right. I thought up some upgrades we could make to the phone wave. Like what? You know, how it's a huge pain in the ass to send emails to the past? Yeah. I want to simplify that process. Oh, and also make it possible to forward from PhoneWave's dedicated phone. Forward? What do you mean? Right now, you can only send a DML to the phone attached to the phone wave, right? That's right. In yesterday's experiments... heck. My phone was attached to the phone wave and I was subject to change its socket, so my inbox got flooded with emails. That's pretty inconvenient. If you give the phone wave's dedicated phone a forwarding function, we can use it to send emails to any number we want. How long will that upgrade take? 2 or 3 hours? That's if you help me, though. Understood. I'll help. Okay. Daughter really is reliable. I walk up to him with my hand raised for a high five. But he completely ignores it, sits on the sofa, and begins eating. Damn it, pay attention, Daru! I slowly lower my hand. Whatever. Once the upgrades are complete, We'll gather the lab mems and begin discussing serious D-mail use. It's time to think about the practical applications of sending mail to the past. Another mail? I could ignore it, but the ringtone keeps demanding my attention. This is far more irritating than normal conversation. But maybe that's the point. Normally Moika just kind of fades into the background. This could be her way of forcing people to pay attention to her. Oop. Okay, well, what did she say? Jesus Christ. Ugh. You said something about sending emails to the past, didn't you? What does that mean? Tell me. God, no. Daughter, you idiot! How could you make such a basic mistake? Moika, whose eyes have never once left her phone, is now staring straight at me. I need to talk my way out of this somehow. She may just be a part-timer, but she's still a journalist of sorts. If she learns that we built the world's first time machine, there's no way we'll be able to keep it under wraps. The organization is sure to find out. I can't just let that happen. You misheard us. No. Moika shakes her head. I know what I heard. Moika's pretty persistent. I know that because of her mail attacks. She won't let me escape so easily. What should I do? In frustration, I put my phone to my ear. It's me. There's a problem. No, not that. Information on number 8 got leaked to a third party. Yeah, I know. I need to do something. Depending on the situation, I might have to silence her. Yeah, I know. We can't let the organization know about this. Steins Gate seems to enjoy sending trouble my way. Don't worry. My seat in hell can wait until Ragnarok is over. L, stop. Come through. I put my phone in my pocket and turned back to Moeka. Who was that? It doesn't concern you. Moeka looks down and begins typing another mail. FB? What the hell does that mean? I am also very confused. RUFB. What? Since she didn't include her usual signature, does that mean she was in a hurry? Her expression didn't change at all, though. Anyway, I disregard the mail's contents and take one step towards Moeka. She makes no attempt to escape. I'm standing between her and the door. Kiryu Moeka, you must swear to protect our secret, or die. Choose now. No time to think it over. No alternatives either. You have learned our secret, and now you must pay the price. You'll kill me? Only if you try to go public. Underestimate the insane mad scientist Kyobin Kiyoma at your Are you at it again, Hokari? The other standing behind me. I turned around in surprise. Kiryushi, was it? Hokari's kinda crazy, so it's okay to ignore him when he talks like this. Can you see what's going on, Tsubahaka? Imbecile! Because of your careless tongue, she found out that the phone wave name subject to change is a time machine. Time machine? That was pretty careless too. This is awful. Everything that could go wrong has. How do I recover? First, I need to silence Moe. TUTURU. Good morning. Okarin, Mayoshi wants to warm up some chicken before you start the time travel experiments. Wow. I dropped to my knees in utter despair. We're finished. It's impossible to talk our way out of this one. Kiryu Moeka. I'll tell you everything. And I have a favor to ask. Tremble. right arm of mine. By the covenant, I command thee, come forth, hellfire of darkest black, fulfill my desire for ultimate destruction, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Ram. I pull hard with both my arms, tearing the microwave door free with a terrible screech. The screws were loosened, but it sounds like I might have broken something too. Well, whatever. Ah, now I can't warm up any more chicken. This isn't a microwave anymore. It's a time machine. That's not fair. Go buy a new microwave, Okuni. Priorities. I don't have that kind of money. Besides, this was Daru's idea. Removing the microwave door means we don't have to open it every time we want to send an email. Daru's completely reprogramming the microwave so that it won't stop the doors open. I love how Mairi is always worried about the day-to-day stuff. Yeah, someone has to. It's already programming the forwarding feature. Like, no, the microwave, yeah. Moeka takes a picture with her phone. I cover the lens with my hand. I told you, no pictures. In commemoration. Of what? Anyway, no pictures. Moeka complies. I register has lab number... Lab mem number 005, just a bit earlier. Hello, Pyrus. Welcome. How's it going? It was a choice between letting her leak word of the time machine or forcing her to join our group. I reluctantly chose the latter. I've gone soft. The old me would have killed her without a second thought. Oh dear. Moeka is standing right next to me, but my monologue has no effect. Looks like she wants to ask me something. What is it? Is it really a time machine? Yes. You'll see. But you can't tell anyone, okay? Going alright? About to get terrified on Phasmo? What about you? Oh dear. I guess Phasmo is a horror game, that's kind of what it's supposed to do, right? It's going pretty good, though. Having some fun with Steins Gate. Though I'm kind of reaching a point of like, when's this chapter gonna end? So I might end stream before we get to the end of the chapter. But I want to wait till we get to like a good stopping point first. If we don't get to the end of the chapter first. Moeka nods. Alright, program complete. Kurisu, lying on the sofa, looks up from the technical manual she was reading. She got here about 30 minutes ago. Oh yeah, I got that. Yeah. Then let's resume the experiments. But won't the manager scold us again? Don't worry. Yesterday I made this promise with Mr. Braun. I swear there won't be any more shaking today. Oh god. In other words, the no shaking promise only applied yesterday. So since today is yesterday's tomorrow, we can shake it all we want. Yeah, that's flawless logic, sir. That doesn't settle anything. Why are you so confident is a mystery to me. I think that is the biggest mystery of all, huh? In other words, Christina, you want me to erase Mr. Braun? No! Besides, I don't think a wimp like you stands a chance against him. Facts. He's so muscly. Unfortunately, it's impossible to experiment without shaking the building. I have no choice but to negotiate with Mr. Braun somehow. Hiccups, no. The other 4 members look at me in anticipation. They're planning to sacrifice me? Is this the choice of Steins Gate? But how do I? While trying to think of a way to avoid talking to the manager, I wander over to the window and look outside. The street below is mostly empty. A girl is polishing her bicycle in front of the building. A much younger girl is squatting next to her, watching her work. They're alone. I can only see the backs of their heads from here, but I know who they are. Hey you, part-time warrior! When I call her, Suzuha looks left and right while wiping the sweat off her brow before finally looking up here. Sup? The girl beside her also looks up. The cute little girl is Tenoji Nae, Mr. Braun's only daughter. Looks like she came to play with her father today. I've always wondered how it's possible for such a muscular man to spawn such a cute girl. Nae bows her head when we make eye contact to Jesus. I return the nod, then call out to Suzuha. What are you doing there? Can't you tell? I'm polishing my bicycle. Aren't you working today? Of course I am. Why else would I be here? Facts. You're polishing your bicycle even though you're at work? I mean, I guess the store barely has any customers. To put it bluntly, was there even a need for a part-timer? Was she still tinkering with that bike of hers? I can hear Kurisu's sour voice from inside the lab. She was there when I came in, glaring at me. Looks like they're still fighting. Hey, part-time warrior! Where's Mr. Braun? Mr. Braun? Who's that? What's the mail? Oh, look at go. I'll be careful. The Kara Froggies are responsible, but he was acting strange way before Gutter Froggy existed. Sorry, I saw something important. I'll be careful from now on. He'll be okay, right? P.S. I didn't swing Samidare again. Aw, Yukiko's cute. The manager of that junk shop you work at. It's not a junk shop, it's a CRT specialty shop. My assistant's so picky. Junk shop was just a joke to add a little Hyomin Kyoma spice to the mix. Oh, so that's what you meant. Daddy's name isn't Mr. Braun. The little girl diligently corrects us on her father's name. She must not get the joke. The boss is on a service trip. I don't think he'll be back for a while. Convenient. What? Is that true? It's true. I wouldn't be slacking off like this otherwise. Ah, Nai, don't tell the boss I said that, okay? Then, let me ride your bicycle. Oh boy. It's a blessing from the gods. I give my gratitude to part-time warrior and shift my attention back inside. You've heard her. This must be the choice of Steins Gate. Mr. Braun is currently absent. In other words, we can experiment to our heart's content. That doesn't solve the problem, you know. I'm telling you, it's the choice of Steins Gate. Whatever. I want to try the Phone Wife 2nd edition version 1.03. Second edition verse erosion? Oh dear. Second edition version 1.03. How did we get to 1.03? Enough of your unsophisticated names. The upgraded version shall be known as Heavenly Merry-Go-Round. Wow. The name doesn't matter. Let's just start the experiment. The sound of a camera interrupts her quarrel. Moika has her phone pointed at us. How many times have I told her not to take pictures? You looked like you were having fun. No. Mayuri smiles happily. The other doesn't react. Kirisa turns away in a huff. Hardly. I'm fed up with these people and they're fooling around. This assistant is such a tsundere. I know what tsundere is, but I wonder how they explain it. A girl who is usually aloof and acerbic soon, but becomes affectionate, dere, when alone with her romantic interest. However, the definition has been getting more broad recently. Yeah. Who are you calling a tsundere? Oh, Makusashi. You know what tsundere means? No. I think you do. It's written all over your face. Kirisa bites her lip. So she is familiar with the Taku culture. I wonder how she got that knowledge while living in America. I mean, this is in 2010, so pretty easy. Like, not the easiest, but easy enough, you know? Experiment, please. Moika's tired of waiting. She's shown great interest in the time machine ever since we told her the truth. Of course, I made her promise never to write an article about it. I threatened to take her phone away if she breaks her oath. The phone wave name Such a Change is ready to send an email whenever we are. I'm setting it up so it forwards to Okarin's phone. The other types my phone email address to the by 68,000's keyboard. We decided Mairi was going to be the one to send the emails. She starts typing on her phone. When we set the microwave's timer to 60 pound and press start, even though the door has been removed, the microwave runs like always. The discharge phenomenon occurs, and Minori's mail goes through the phone wave named Such a Change's dedicated phone to mine. Mayoshi. It really... Moika stares at my phone in what I assume is disbelief, though it's hard to tell given her lack of expression. What do you think? This proves that the phone wave named Such a Change is an honest-to-goodness time machine. Moika just keeps staring at my phone. Hey! Part-time warrior's voice comes from outside the window. It's shaking again, and there's a strange light too. What are you doing up there? I decide to ignore her. Mr. Braun is one thing, but she doesn't scare me at all. Now then, lab mems. I assemble all the lab members, including Moika, for a meeting. The 73rd Roundtable Conference will come to order. Really? What's a roundtable conference? No. Yesterday was the 66th. Where did the other 6 go? Only anal retentive bastards care about the minor details. That's why you'll never be more than Assistant Christina. Like I keep saying, I'm neither your assistant nor Christina. I ignore Kirisu's complaints and proceed. Okupe is just a beanpole of a man. Yeah. In the first stage of Operation Erd, we tested the limits of D-mail technology. We discovered that we could only send up to 36 English characters. I swear to God, if this shiny finger... Again, I'm just... Yeah, okay. No. I definitely understand why he is the way he is with her. Goddamn. Use your words. Today, we advance to the second stage. Practical applications of D-mail. I love how Mocha is just standing there. Yeah. Practical applications. I'll send one to this morning so I can say good morning, Okari. Like hell you will. Write that on the back of a leaflet or something. But if it's on the back of a leaflet, you won't get it. When I say practical applications, what I mean is... I take a short pause to look at all 4 members, then I lower my voice. Changing the past. Sorry. Shock ripples through the room. Now hold on. It's too dangerous. Are you trying to play God? Oh. What's so dangerous about it? I like that he has Doc P in his hand. Again, why is she still eating her onigiri? Let's say you create a time paradox and blow up the world. What do you plan to do then? Well, I guess we'd be dead. I'm going to change the past so recklessly? Are you kidding me? Don't tell me. You're not seriously trying to bring chaos to the world or whatever, are you? Nah, his all talk. It's fine to ignore him, Makuseshi. Really? She doesn't seem convinced about that one, to be frank. Don't worry, Okuni's actually a very nice person. You'll see. I don't remember asking for an appraisal, but I'll answer Christina's question. My dream is to plunge the world into chaos. However, it is still far too early to bring that dream to fruition. We can only send 36 byte emails. That's not enough for my purposes. Therefore, I shall set my ambition, Project Chaotic, aside for now. Project Chaotic? Now you speak. Did you just come up with that? Correct, Makuseshi. Yes. Okuni just says the first thing that comes to mind. He's always like that. Don't analyze me, Daru. And you, assistant, stop that fist pumping. You making fun of me? Exactly. So what are we gonna do? Good question, Mayuri. Yeah, how do you want to change the past anyway? First of all, the purpose of the experiment is to verify whether or not we can actually change the past. So it doesn't matter how trivial the change is. Low-key enjoying Okabe's ringtone. It's getting kind of annoying the more it happens in a short time frame, but it is nice overall. Have you heard of the butterfly effect? Of course. Yeah, it's like that saying, when the wind blows, the bucket maker gains. Eh? No, it's kinda like that, but kinda not. A butterfly flaps its wings in Beijing and a storm happens in New York, right? Yeah, that. Part of chaos theory. Let's learn what chaos theory is. The theory that even if something that can be expressed with a simple formula, it is hard to perfectly predict its outcome. However, that doesn't mean that the result is random. It means that the slightest variation in initial conditions can cause wildly diverging outcome. This theory only applies to long-term predictions. I see. Nope. There we go. Basically, any change, no matter how small, could have a significant effect on the future. How do you plan to take responsibility for that? TUTURU said that the many worlds interpretation holds true. And that makes it okay to change the past? You're gonna believe that self-proclaimed time travelers' delusions? Can you prove the delusions? I'm asking what you're going to do if they are. How are you going to deal with the consequences? Kurisu and I glare at each other. For some reason, I always end up getting emotional whenever I argue with this imprudent assistant of mine. Such weakness is unbefitting of an insane mad scientist. I need to calm down. Christina, you said this before, did you not? When hypotheses pile up and theories are verified, they become reality. That's how modern physics comes to understand the truth of the universe. You're contradicting yourself. No, I'm not. We don't even have a hypothesis for how the phone wave works. We're just fumbling around in the dark here. There's still too many risks to try changing the past. We should wait until we know more. Oh, she's not unconditionally opposed. You're actually itching to try it out, aren't you? Well... Kurisu quickly looks away. Besides, didn't you want to prove that the phone wave's name subject to change isn't a true time machine? If it's not a true time machine, then it can't change the past. You could prove yourself right, so why are you against it? Oh, shut up. And if you're going to talk about time paradoxes, then what about CERN? They've already sent more than 100 people to the past. Surely a few paradoxes have happened by now. So you want to stoop to the same level as the guys that did those inhumane experiments? We're not doing human testing or anything, so relax. Suddenly Maya erases her hand. She was staring blankly at us the whole time, so I'm a bit surprised. Okay, let's check the emails. This is insane! Moika! Why? Operation Urd sounds military. Maedri-san sure is funny. Well. Change the past. I want to try. Why? Chaos? What's this about chaos? Are you a bad guy, Okabe-kun? He is a mad scientist. I disagree. He won't lend me the IBN 5100. Meaty. Wow. Okabe is funny too. Butterfly? I never heard of the butterfly effect. Everyone's so smart, I can't follow the conversation. Like something out of the books. Many worlds? You mean there are more worlds just like this one? I don't believe it. Other world lines, but not that one. I don't think this argument is going anywhere. Thank you. CERN? Did you say CERN? Do you know something about CERN? Suddenly, Maya raises her hand. She was staring blankly at us the whole time, so I'm a bit surprised. Okarin. I guess she doesn't really get it. But where are you going to change? Finally, some constructive conversation. My goal for this operation is simple. We, my friends, are going to win the lottery. God damn it. Really? Of all the purposes. Everyone except for Moika stares at me, open-mouthed. I'm for it. If we win the lottery, I can buy all the computer parts I want and go to May Queen for every meal of the day. It would be stupid not to try it. That's my super haka. Money? Oh, Karin. That makes Mayushi sad. We should do something that would bring peace to the world. Good luck with that one. Like, what if we gave everybody in the whole wide world an Upa cushion? Ah yes, Upa cushions are the key to world peace. Thank you. Peace, you say? Don't be ridiculous. I am the insane mad scientist. You're being killed. And here I thought you had ambition. I'm surrounded by idealists. Don't get me wrong. This isn't about world peace and it isn't about ambition. It's about discovering whether or not we can change the past. The easiest way to do that is to see if you can win the lottery, right? But your primary goal is the money, isn't it? With that kind of money, I could say goodbye to this rickety old building. I could get an office in Diabetes or UPX. See? Just like I thought. I won't whitewash it. If we moved, we could experiment as much as we wanted without fear of Mr. Braun. If we had money, we could build the future gadgets of our dreams. And of course, we could buy a truckload of Mayuri's favorite bananas. Truckload? No, Mayuri-san. Don't let him tempt you. Shut it, Celeb 17. Serendipity. Celeb 17. What the hell is that supposed to mean? A great question. You live in a hotel off of your parents' money. You can never understand the plight of poor students like us. She just wants the heckin' bananas. Yeah. Nope, I didn't mean to do that. Kirishima puts on a sulky expression. I'm 18 now, she protests, but I ignore her. It doesn't matter if she's 18. Celeb 17 sounds better. What do you think, Moeka-san? No reaction from Moeka. Whatever my assistant was trying, it didn't work. I have no idea what Moeka is thinking, but I'll treat her lack of opposition as approval. If you're going to complain, then suggest an alternative. A change to the past that would be both trivial and easy to understand. Got anything? Let's try changing the hotel I'm staying at. Kirishi's voice lacks conviction. How are we supposed to know the difference? Do you want to stay in Ugishiri-sani? Do it on your own. That should be easy for a celeb 17 like you. Do you have to say it like that? Anyway, Ayuksui-dani. Because that's where all the love hotels are. Oh. One more word out of you and I excise your frontal lobe with a rusty scalpel. Holy crap, a lobotomy? That's mad scientist territory. Yeah. A surgical brain treatment for mental disorders. A small hole is made in the skull and the frontal lobe is severed with a long scalpel. There are cases where this technique has cured mental disorders, enough to earn the inventor a Nobel Prize. However, the technique has caused severe side effects, including loss of humanity. By the 1970s, many countries have banned the process. Success. Heh. That's the first that I've heard lobotomies actually have had any success. I've only heard about it just, you know, making people fucking vegetables. That's interesting. Then, how about we change my fried chicken to a different brand? Nobody cares what brand of chicken you eat. Aww. Silence descends upon us. Kirishima and Mayuri are still thinking, but I doubt they'll come up with anything good. As for Moeka, I can't tell what she's thinking, or if she's even thinking at all. She's just staring at her phone, motionless. She's not even typing for a change. Dad has already declared his support for me. Now he's browsing Moe news sites as if this whole thing doesn't concern him. Even with the time machine before you all, this is all you could think of? You guys sure lack imagination. If there are no more suggestions, we'll use my plan. Kurisu frowns, but she doesn't raise any more complaints. As I thought, she too wants to know if we can change the past. She's a scientist through and through. And if I'm not mistaken, she has a bit of mad in her too. I take out my phone and put it to my ear. It's me. We're beginning stage 2 of Operation Erd. Yeah, no problem. I, Hyobi Hyoma, shall take all responsibility. Don't worry. Nothing will come back to you. Correct. This is my choice, and the choice of Steins Gate. Ragnarok is near. Elsai Kongru. I put my phone away and look at my lab lamps. Now, begin the operation! Nobody moves a muscle. They just look at each other. What do you want us to do? Are you incapable of doing anything without my instructions? First, we need to buy a lottery ticket. No. First, we need a winning number. Exactly, Celeb 17. Now you're talking. Don't call me Celeb 17. First, we have to decide which lottery to go for. Think we should go for Dreaming Summer Jumbo? I saw a TV commercial for that the other day. Did they announce the winners? Should be next week or the week after. Then there's no point. You can only send emails to the past. Oh, right. We could wait until the Summer Jumbo drawing date. You've got your priorities backwards. Don't get fixated on Summer Jumbo. Let's look at the last lottery that announced its winners. I'll Google it. Daru starts searching on his computer. Meanwhile, Kurisu's thinking hard. If someone sent me the winning numbers from the future, would I believe it? Mayoshi doesn't know how to buy a lottery ticket. That's fair. That's okay. I don't think teenage girls buy lottery tickets. Have you ever bought one, Moeka? When I call out to Moeka, standing alone in the corner of the room, her shoulders twitch. Then she shakes her head a little bit. How about you, Okarin? I tried the Lotto 6 once. I didn't even get a penny. Hey, Lotto 6 might work. I'm pretty sure they announce winning numbers every week. A quick search reveals that Lotto 6 announces winning numbers every Thursday. They've also posted last week's 1st through 7th place numbers on their homepage. Are you going to send the winning number in its email? Exactly. Though of course, we have to mention it's for Lotto 6. Last week's first prize was... Whoa! 200 million! What? 200 million? I think my heart skipped a beat there. Wait, first prize is too much. Why? That is an awful lot of money. No, not that. First place would be too conspicuous. Huh? Don't you get it? I'm being chased by the organization. If you win first prize, the media will cover the event and my cover will be blown. That's stupid. What if Mayoshi wins? No. Stage 2 of Operation Erd does have its risk. Just like Caleb's Celeb Sev said. God. Celeb Sev? Don't abbreviate it. I'll be the winner. That way, I shoulder all of the risk. And all of the money, right? I see your plan. I ignore Celebsev's remark. The prospect of pocketing 200 million yen is certainly appetizing, but that'll be too big of a change to the past. Just like Celebsev said, we can't ignore the butterfly effect. We should flap our wings as softly as possible. I'm not scared or anything, really. Anyway, we should aim a little lower. Daughter, how much is second prize? Looks like it was 23 million yen. Well, let's try third prize. That was only 700,000 yen. Yeah, that's good. That should be about right. You're such a chicken. That's rich. Coming from the one who is so worried about the risk of time paradoxes. Celebsev. I'm begging you, stop calling me that. I'll settle for assistant. And don't misunderstand, I'm still worried about what could go wrong. I'm trying to minimize a risk by choosing an amount that's just right. Stop being so stubborn. No, you. I decided to let Celebsev have the last word. Can we fill a truckload of bananas with 700 yen? Probably not. Nobody said anything about using the entire dividend on bananas, but it looks like Mighty intends to do so. Let's ignore the glutton for now. Poor Kurisu. Celebsev. Yeah. For third prize, you need to get 5 matching numbers. Last week's winning numbers were 0, 2, 12, 19, 34, 35, and 40. The bonus number was 8. Mathing, okay. First prize is for matching all 6 numbers. Second prize is for matching 5 numbers plus the bonus number. Third prize is for matching only 5 numbers. Moeka, I assigned you your first duty as a new lab femme. Moeka stares at me. She clearly didn't expect her name to be called. Figure out what to put in the D-mail. It needs to convince an unknowing me 1 week ago to buy the Lotto 6. Me? You are the mail demon, so this should be right up your alley. Moeka doesn't seem that interested, but she nods. We set the phone wave, names which could change to forward my phone. Thursday last week, so about 5 days. Is that okay? Kitsu puts her lab coat before checking the phone attached to the phone wave, name subject to change. The drawing was 5 days ago. It needs to arrive before that, right? We'll send it 1 week ago. 7 days is 168 hours. So let's round up a bit and enter 170 pound. 170 pound. Moeka has finished typing the email into my phone. Buy a lot of 6, sure to win. That's fair. We replaced the number 40 with 37. This way we won't get first or second prize. We'll have to do. We can only send 36 bytes, there's only so much we can say. The mail's kinda shady, huh? I'll redo it. I stopped Moeka from erasing the mail. It's fine, I don't think there's another way, though it is kinda shady. Don't worry, Ocarina loves shady things, so it's perfect. Damn. That's not entirely incorrect, but it feels like she's making fun of me. Perhaps she is. In any case, our preparations are complete. It's hard to believe that it all blah blah blah. This is all it takes to send emails to the past. The time has come. Prepare to open Steins Gate. It's been bugging me. But what is that Steins Gate thing? It's Okarin's catchphrase. Steins Gate is Steins Gate. Nothing more, nothing less. That doesn't explain anything. Don't complain about every little thing. That's not important right now. I place my finger on the send button. My hands are shaking. I fight to keep them steady. Starting up the microwave. I swallow hard. The turntable begins to spin backwards as the microwave comes to life. The timer ticks down. 163, 162, 161. Change the past. It seems very simple to do. But just like Greasy said, there's no telling what might happen. I take responsibility, but that was just talk. If a time paradox does occur, it could do irreparable damage to the world, I know. 150, 149, 148. Am I supposed to take responsibility for that? Lightning crackles in the air around us. It's working. All you need to do is press the send button. 163, 165, 164. I can't stop now. I want to see what lies beyond. Curiosity pushes me forward. There's no way this will destroy the world. There's no way. 122, 121, 120. L. Sai. Konguru. I press the button. My phone displays a flying mail animation and the words sending mail. 116, 115. Oh dear. That was actually a little bit of a jump scare, not gonna lie. A wave of vertigo washes over me. It feels as if my feet have left the ground. Suddenly my vision blurs and everything turns monochrome. Is the ground shaking? Every cell in my body is screaming, "This is wrong!" Okarin? Are you okay? Mayuri's voice brings me to my senses. I realize the color has returned to the world. What was that just now? Are you okay? Mayuri waves her hand in front of my face. After blinking several times, I notice I'm standing stock still, gripping my phone. My phone should be displaying mail sent, but it's not. Instead, it's showing the normal standby display. Something isn't right here. I look around. I'm inside the lab. The phone wave no subject to change isn't on. When I sent the mail, the timer read 115. In other words, it should still be running for about 2 more minutes. Yet now, the phone wave no subject to change is silent. I scan the room. Other things feel wrong. Just a few seconds ago, daughter was sitting in front of the by 68,000. But now he's sitting in front of the lounge computer. Did he teleport? At least, I don't remember seeing daughter get up and move to the lounge. Kurisu is sitting cross-legged on the sofa, reading a massive technical book. She should be in the development room, too. Moika is standing at the edge of the development room. Nothing particularly different about her. Mayuri is next to me, looking at me with a confused expression. This is wrong. Mayuri, how long have I been standing here? Yeah? What do you mean? Just tell me. Maybe 30 seconds? 30 seconds? Really? Yep. You suddenly ran over to the phone wave, then you took out your phone and started going, "Ha! Ha!" Say that again, Mayushi. Daughter comes out from the lounge. Huh? You started going, "Ha!" The ha-ha part. Stop, daughter. Ha-ha. More sexy this time. Shut up, Daru. Stop it, perv. Good to see you and Daru are exchanging their usual banter. How can these guys be so calm? I just sent a mail that may have changed the past. Why aren't they interested in the result? That's right. The mail. I quickly checked my mail. Yep. The mail arrived a week ago. What's going on? The money. Did I win the Lotto 6? I searched my memories but turned up nothing. No memories of buying a ticket, no memories of winning 3rd place, nothing. Hey, Celeb Sev, did I win 3rd prize? Well, 3rd place. Don't call me Celeb Sev. And 3rd place of what? What? Again, this feeling of disconnect. I approached Kurisu, who's lounging on the sofa. What did you say just now? What? What? What the hell did he just say? Kurisu glares back at me. Got a problem? I asked what, and then you just... Not that. You said 3rd place of what, right? I mean 3rd place of Lotto 6. Huh? Kurisu gives me a puzzled look. It doesn't seem like she's messing with me. Daru, I sent myself the winning Lotto 6 numbers just now, didn't I? Holy crap. Daru's eyes light up. That's brilliant, man. We can use the emails to make ourselves billionaires. I could buy all the computer parts I want and go to May Queen for every meal of the day. I'm so bummed up. This is wrong. Mayuri, you were gonna buy a truckload of bananas, right? A truckload? Who's gonna fill it up? Mayuri. This is wrong. I look at Moika. She's staring at the floor like usual, but I don't miss the confused glance she throws my way. Wait, what happened to stage 2 of Operation Nerd? By stage 2, you made an experiment to see if we could change the past, right? Right, that's it. Yeah, that's why we were all thinking. What? About what to send, so we can tell if the past has changed. I think we should definitely go with Okarin's Lotto 6 idea. Mayushi thinks we shouldn't be so greedy for dough. But when I say dough, I don't mean like for baking. I think we all know what you mean. Really? That's great. So instead of being greedy, we should do something that will bring peace to the world. Like if we gave everybody in the whole wide world an Upa cushion, I think everyone would be happy. So cute. The only one who'd be happy are little kids in Mayushi. What? What are these guys saying? They're acting like I never sent that email with the winning numbers. Likako! Hello? The front door opens slowly and Likako sticks his head inside. Ah, it's Lika-kun. Welcome. Pardon the sudden intrusion. I don't mind the sudden intrusion, but I think I'm gonna call it here because I really don't know when this is gonna end now, and I'm really fucking tired. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, exit game. I know, that's why I just saved. But yeah, that was fun. I hope you guys also had some fun. That went on a lot longer than I thought it was gonna go. Lots of, yeah. Mm-hmm. That's a complete thought. But once again, I really hope you guys had fun and enjoyed. Because that's the importance. But it looks like Dai is still streaming. Um, yeah, he's doing some gunpla. There we go. So let's go ahead and give him a cute little raid. But yes, raiding the Daifuku. Thank you guys so much for joining, and I will catch you guys next time. Tomorrow I will be streaming, but so is Catman. I will plug Catman when he starts his stream, which will be before my stream. I know I didn't put up a schedule, but I'm thinking I'm gonna do blanking. I'm thinking of doing a garage band stream. There we go. So I hope to see you guys tomorrow too. And for now, give a nice hello to the Daifuku. Okay, bye bye.
That's a little worrying, or maybe that's just